Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some more. I don't know, what do we even call this? When we're
Multiplayer
not doing the
race.
mega campaign.
Concert of Austria?
Yeah, something. I don't know. We're not playing the main mega campaign though. Just random multiplayer.
United States of Austria.
I hate it.
That's a horrible name. But yeah,
Well,
I
it's
took
support
the
that
side idea and moved over to Austria. And
Can Austria go to space?
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
Oh lord. Yeah,
the
it's
goal for today is taking over the entirety of Europe.
yeah, pretty much. Well, no, not the entirety.
Yeah, 2/3 of it.
Just a whole lot of it.
I mean, the entirety of Germany, including what originally was the HRE.
Hey, does Yugoslavia include Bulgaria?
Not by default, but their culture is does have the Yugoslav trait, so it's a benefit.
Excellent.
For me to incorporate
Works for
them.
me.
Why are you trying to say I don't have the same strategic interest on Lucca? I'm in Italy.
Because it takes 30 days for your strategic interest to appear because you technically spawned without it.
Then why can I improve interests with Piedmont?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
I think it's a factor of them being neighbors, which is
But
automatically.
I can do it to two Sicilies and Pope.
Yeah, alright, I have no idea.
Then chalk it up to game mechanics. It might be that you recently became independent.
Oh, it might be because Luca, I think, might be my vassal.
It's not though. It's a Spherling.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
checking. Nah, just a feeling, yeah. I don't know. I could have more vassals than I realize for all the fuck I know.
Defense cooperation is very fun.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, cannot start or join wars amongst power block members to prevent
Yeah.
internal friction.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll probably get rid of that.
Well, we're all your vassals anyway, so it's not like it actually stops us.
Well, I mean, I'm going to want to give Krakow our Polish-Ukrainian thing.
Yeah, to the Poland
Thing.
Look, we also want to give me Constantinople. I claim myself the third Rome.
Oi, Tsargrad's mine.
Yeah, it's Greek and Turkish, so it goes to neither of you.
Until I form Greater Yugoslavia and incorporate the Greeks.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I doubt it.
You'll see.
Yeah, fair
We'll
enough.
find out, but I sincerely doubt it, to be fair.
Before we know it, I mean, Croatia will be in Sinai.
Well, clearly we have to push my ancient claims on Crete.
Alright, well, let's go and see what happens. Oh, good. Now that I unpaused, I have positive income now.
Yeah,
I
because you're pulling the
really
whole bunch.
wish I could say the same.
It's very possible that it just kind of reversed for everyone else.
Nope.
No.
My income actually increased.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, I mean, mine is fairly valid, so.
I'm not even building anything.
I'm just building stuff because I'm always going to be negative unless I like.
Reasons I'm going towards bankruptcy. Kelvin and government.
What the fuck am I paying for? Yeah, because it's the same thing for me, Warren. Oh, I might be cooked.
What do you mean you might be cooked?
Okay, no, I'm taxing wine, which totally won't turn out poorly for the Italians.
My entire deficit is basically paying kale.
So I think essentially my issue is...
government wages. It's
is-
just government wages paying all of my bureaucrats. I might need to delete some of my.
Yeah, it's very likely now that we all will have way too much bureaucracy. I just want to remind you. Like,
Oh dear God.
trim your bureaucracy, guys.
Actually, I don't have enough bureaucracy.
Lol.
I have a good
Oh my fucking god!
What just happened?
I just deleted all of my bureaucracy because my push to talk is control.
That's a bad thing for that one.
Okay, take 3. Let's go.
No, we roll, but you're not getting. But you are not getting reduced payments now
Yeah, no, he needs,
because I don't collect taxes anymore.
no, he needs to collect taxes until he rebuilds his friggin' admin.
Whoops.
Well, we know now what you're building for the rest of the
Yeah.
for the rest of a while. Also, we
Well, you could
really
always
need more
try,
terrain
like-
quickly.
To be honest, the man's a bit inbred. He might have actually demanded it to be demolished and forgot about it.
Yeah, but that's assuming that the emperor actually has any power in Austria.
At this
Like
point,
Metternich is running the show at this point. All these Italians keep asking me for protection.
Don't worry about it.
This
I'm not.
More seriously, though, I can't do anything until I state Lombardy, because they're soaking up 12k of my money without giving me anything back in taxes.
Fair enough.
is legit.
Yeah, seems entirely legit and fair and normal. Orthodox rights movement. Oh boy.
The
Yes,
fucking-
give my fellow Orthodox rights, damn it.
Orthodox lives matter?
Yes.
They have
I
no
got fucking
support
flag- Hey, look, it's
and
flag,
no
yeah.
activism.
I not the funny count. He's a prisoner, of course.
The Orthodox rights movement is getting suppressed, just so I don't have to
And
deal
he's a
with it.
general too.
So here's the real question. Everyone still has their army, right?
Yeah,
I
Oh,
had
yeah.
I had none by default.
I
Yeah.
have 6 troops.
I
I
have
have
12.
22.
I have 13 and 2 boats.
And
No,
I am currently also working towards getting the skirmisher.
I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to demand things from the Ottomans.
So to help our grain need, I'm importing grain from Russia.
Oh, there we are. I don't know why I was only giving me Bulgaria in that earlier menu. And, yep, sounds good.
I mean, if it stops our pops from starving, there's no reason to.
Start a decree for.
I just see conquer Moldavia as the primary demand there.
Yep.
I'm guessing you're waiting until. Oh, oi! Out of my Montenegro, Ottoman.
Okay, for a second I thought that was monarchist USA joining in. Not monarchist, dictatorship USA joining in.
Yeah, no, it's just Moldova.
That flag looks so similar.
Yeah, I just had a fucking panic attack for a moment there.
I was like, what? I don't want to be a part of this. See ya, fucks.
Oh wait, I can apparently conquer on behalf of people now? What the fuck?
Oh, neat! They added that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Conquer Dobruja? No. Okay. Noted.
I think De Bruges is going to wind up being a point of friction between me and.
It's going to be one of the few ways that I can get a
I'm giving it to
port.
the Romanians.
Yeah, it's one of these ways that get a port, like this Arabia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can get it.
Man needs his fucking port. Do not, Ahriman. Mr.
Yeah.
Coastline for days.
I have only coastline up until we start taking Bulgaria.
Yeah. Per my earlier statement, shut up and give him a port.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's just like, yeah, no, that's a thing that's gonna happen. Oh, then we humiliate you as a primary demand. That's hilarious. So we're not gonna add anything other than taking Bulgaria?
Well, I actually kind of can't, it turns out, but I don't think I can anyway. So I can't add war goals against Wallachia, annoyingly enough.
Yeah, I'm talking more about Bosnia.
Yeah, I'll look into that too.
I was about
But this shit's expensive, yo, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not saying like, oh, you have to be doing.
Although, I mean, I might.
Do you have
let's
an
see.
interest in the Balkans?
I do, yeah.
I have to make sure.
So, if I put Bosnia in, which one of us gets the infamy? Me, apparently, according to this. Yep.
Yeah, probably because you're the overlord who's actually able to demand things.
Come on, my vassal should get the infamy.
I actually kind of agree with that.
I disagree with that.
Which front should I be in? West or east?
The West. We're winning the East.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we are winning because I am there.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah, you know what? Just hold there.
Huh?
Oh, the Venetians apparently do not have an army, do they? Oh, no, they do. Okay. Well, we're definitely missing some armies.
I'm not even in a war. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he's liberated, I think. He's not automatically in.
Where's the Czechs at?
The Czechs are in Moldavia.
Okay, pull back, please, to the Western Front.
Well,
Yeah.
We're barely winning now.
That's fine.
Side.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
There is a conscript army forming as well.
Yep. I think I'm going to also have to raise some conscripts.
I sent in my conscripts because I don't have an actual army.
I will slowly let them trickle into Moldavia.
I have my
All right. Let's see. What have they added?
Let's see. Let me.
Okay, they've got a bunch of shit. That's perfect. Defensive posture at first, everyone.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Defensive, you said?
Yes.
Oh, they're trying
Defense
to
only.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So what's
Defense
their-
only.
What's their fleet doing?
Good question.
The Czech army is on adamant defense.
Excellent.
You might want to see if you can't sway the Prussians real quick, because they're leaning towards supporting the Ottomans right now.
No, there's
And we're at like 76. We're
They
fine.
just left.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I was just worried because I saw the plus 20. I'm like, are we gonna see Prussia intervene here, which would be really bad?
The conscript army can also go into cautious advance if need be.
All right. Yeah. No. Well, like we're just gonna hold for the moment.
Yeah, just giving you the options available to me.
I'm just
Yeah.
pausing because I need to add the rest of the war goals.
Yeah. The Albanian front still isn't looking good.
I'm gonna turn on the list mid edict because I have Soviet province so much authority.
All right. That is 95 infamy.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, what?
95 infamy.
Yeah.
Infamy is 95.
Can I get off this boat? I don't
No.
like the sound of that.
He's
There's-
spooky.
I chose my number carefully
Yeah.
and with intent.
Most of it's just gonna get burnt down passively, so you don't need to worry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, time to
It's just some Ottomans. It's not really a threat.
you say that, but honestly, I'm waiting for Egypt to jump the Ottomans while we're doing this. That would be great.
What was that by-
Well, we're also going to get the help of the Venetians shortly, so I'm concerned that the Egyptians might be forced into the war against us, since they're now actually a vassal of the Ottomans.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I don't think they'd accept because they have high liberty desire.
They don't
They yeah. Oh no! Wait, no, they're That's different now. There isn't enforced military. Oh no, there it is. Enforced military access.
Ah, man. Off to go fight for overlords that don't care.
You
That's
say
it.
to
You're
the
not even
person-
you're not even fighting for me, motherfucker. You're fighting for your fellow vassals.
That's basically just fighting for your power, so it is fighting for you.
I will re-vassalize you.
Okay, and? I'm still technically a vassal. There's no re about it.
It's just, oh, this formed into a singular front. Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
already-
see if I can
Yeah,
make a
that's
landing on
because
Bahrain,
Bosnia
just for the
served-
hell of it.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
Serbia
and Wallachia are also part of the war, so it's a single
Yeah, and apparently that shuffled some shit on my my end and forcing me to move around, which is annoying.
Yeah, the
Also-
Czech army is also moving to Moldavia now.
All right, there we are. We're back in the greens.
The Central
It is
Hungary and
wasteful
Albania
manpower.
front line. Everybody's on the same butcher state.
Well, on the
now.
bright side, it looks like he's not moving his fleet to stop me, so it looks like I'm
Oh
gonna
fuck,
be-
Krakow's attacking. Oh fuck, Krakow's winning.
Everyone attack,
I
man!
was waiting.
Yeah, no, they exhausted themselves. Go, go, go.
Everyone move.
Cautious advance if possible.
Cautious
I only got
to
Scott
name.
Vance front. That's the best I could do.
Yeah,
The,
I think that's the best we can all do.
the conscription army is currently at 4 regiments and 42%.
I love how it's just raining now over this battlefield.
Yeah.
I like the weather system. Maybe just add something.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, am I even gonna get to Bahrain to attempt a landing before y'all win?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm curious why you're choosing to go to
mean,
Bahrain, but
It's undefended by their fleet, and there's no defending armies.
Okay.
I call that off, please. Call that off, because I don't want this war to touch Egypt in any way.
It
Yeah.
shouldn't.
If you
If you
march
march
up the fucking Nile, what are you gonna touch?
No,
Not
I
now,
would
but
be
it-
going through Mesopotamia.
Which
Or
will
not the
hit
Nile,
the
sorry, Mesopotamia. If you march up the Euphrates, where do you end up?
Anatolia.
Yeah,
okay.
Syria and Adana, which is Egypt.
You will touch Egypt, and I'm worried that will
Are
drag
they
them
in
in.
the war?
No,
Then how are they?
and we'd like to keep it that way.
because the Ottomans can call them to arms. And I don't want the AI to just suddenly start calling shit to arms on our ass. The Egyptians will kill us.
Yes,
Can
if
they
you're gonna
actually
attack
do that?
anything, attack.
Yes, the same way I called you to arms.
Okay.
So stop.
I was under the impression they would do that first thing because the AI.
No, the AI I think only does it if like they have reason to. Like they only call adjacent people to arms. As far as I know.
I mean, they're pretty
That's
advanced.
my experience dealing with Britain anyway. All right, so we're attacking and the number is going up. The Ottoman army is in a collapse.
Yeah, their manpower immediately died, and that means that we've won.
Yeah.
So in
How-
theory,
Dracula is helping this ass whooping.
Do you have Dracula as your general?
Put him as a general on Mackley.
Uh,
None of us are
That
going
is
to complain.
fantastic.
General Vladislaus Dracula.
Unironically.
Vlad is back into butchering the Ottomans, I guess.
Vlad the Impaler is going in for another round of impaling.
Why is Count Dracula just not the ruler of Transylvania by default? Why is this random duke?
Why do we have a dye shortage?
Okay, I'll import some dyes. Give me a moment.
The dyes are used in the...
He's liked by the people. He's also
The
slicker.
reason why we have a dye shortage is because we have 103 buy orders and nobody's providing any.
And no one wants to sell us dyes.
See, Kale, my usual African adventurism is a good thing.
I mean, yeah, if you were attacking Africa right now, I wouldn't be commenting on it.
Yeah. Honestly, you're independent. If you can, going African adventurism would not be a bad thing to do.
Honestly, that might be what I'm gonna have to do as well if I want to be any more than just Romania. Going somewhere else to do shit for Austria.
Well, see,
Yeah.
part of the reason I haven't yet is because I need to expand the fleet if I wanted to actually try.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to because I don't have any fucking money because Lombardy isn't paying anything in taxes.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, I get that. I'm just saying, like, oh yeah, no, that wouldn't be a bad thing for you to be doing.
Okay.
Meaning, I'm focusing on like, okay, my natural territory is basically the Balkans. Yeah. By the way, I'm probably going to just default after the end of this war because I don't think I can get my my economy to the point where maybe it just requires doing mass austerity.
Well, I just lowered your subject payments to try and help.
The game is trying to tell me I have 12 units under recruitment, but I don't.
Yeah, the system is a bit weird. I don't trust it, what it's saying or what it's doing. On other notes, the Czechoslovakian Volunteer Corps is now Voluntold Corps.
Volunteer Corps. Oh boy.
Voluntold Corps is now at 100% organization.
Yeah.
It's still not.
God, this weird disaster system is wild. Torrential rains.
Yeah.
Minus 50% infrastructure. What the fuck?
Bruh.
Rename.
I also feel compelled to note that it's all like minor notifications, so you can get super fucked by it without paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's
Now
rough.
you take one close look at the map, go, oh, shit's happening.
Also, Great Britain has decided that they want Hawaii for themselves.
Eh. Well, I'm not going to tell them no.
Nor am I.
You can tell them no, I don't think.
I've been
But in
noticing
any
the
case-
Dutch East Indies have been taking Brunei shit a lot more lately.
Moron. The reason I was
Almost skip
complaining
below
about that
100%
is it
tax
means
waste,
it
come
makes
on.
it more difficult to figure out what the hell I'm recruiting and what I'm not. Because there's ghost numbers to it.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm ruthlessly abusing the set's designate strategic objective to
push on
target.
Dobruja.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using designate strategic objective to target specific states. Like, I used it to get all of the states that we have for me, and now I've targeted Dobruja.
I'm
Yep.
also now trying to march to Prussia.
Unfortunately, it looks like first we've got to raise Serbia.
Wow.
Yeah,
Serbia being surrounded just makes the entire province a trench work. Like, zoom in on that shit.
It's also raining a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Fucking Fortress Serbia.
I mean, that's historically accurate. We
well,
saw
just
World War One.
And Serbia has fallen.
Yeah.
We just cracked it as a nut.
Tends to happen when it's completely surrounded like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I have a supremacy movement now, too.
The Voluntold regiments are the Eastern Front again.
So I think me and Hayden probably doing some external stuff. Especially me, because I don't got like much land local area to expand to.
Yeah.
We'll have to argue about Bessarabia.
No, that one goes to Romania.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
also Ukrainian.
I know. I'm saying that one goes to Romania.
Because you
Aw.
have so many cores as a
Yeah.
Ukrainian.
Mr. All of Poland and Ukraine.
It
Yeah,
has no Romanian.
I have a lot more fucking bargaining power though, because I am gonna have so few provinces.
I
Yeah,
know.
Transylvania.
You specifically.
Yeah, I
Also, we got Dobruja, so they're now taking down.
Ooh,
Yep.
I now have
Yep.
a route in Moravia.
Oh boy, I have a drought.
Same here. I think it's
Yeah,
weird.
I got harvest conditions in Austria are fucking terrible. Pop
I
up.
got a drought too.
Oh god, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just the entire fucking, like, Danube River and parts of Ukraine. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Ukraine
like
and
this is
raspberries are
probably
very
why it's
expensive.
super useful to have a colonial empire, so you don't just like die when you get hit with a drought.
Yeah. I was interested to see how this system was going to go. I'm not sure what I think yet, but Jesus Christ, holy shit.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm not
nothing
sure
else.
It's very. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but it's very interesting. Yeah, no, the Venetian go forth and conquer thing, I think, is going to be what's going on here.
So
Like I said, I have to build up my navy first.
Yeah.
Do you?
I could just make a
I mean,
jump.
if I don't want to take a negative 80% landing penalty.
Well, I mean, I'd assume you go through Parna, Modena, Lucca, Tuscany.
Oh no, sorry, I thought you
Piedmont.
meant in Africa.
Oh.
I thought he was referring to the African adventure.
No, I'm referring to why is Italy still independent?
Because I was going to attempt Residramento.
Do the journal entry thing.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it, I suppose.
Well, I mean, you could at least try and get like Parma, Modena, and Lucca on your own because they're tiny. They have no battalions, and they benefit.
Yeah,
you
but
doing
that also
Mhm.
puts me up on pissing off all the others for doing that, which
For
makes
doing-
Reggimento harder.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Auto derps are. Yep, they'll capitulate.
There you
we
go.
Yep.
Yippee!
Thank you.
That is one
Oh, whoops.
ugly Croatia.
Let me see here. Trade states.
Thank
Goes
you.
Live with it.
that.
We can't take Serbia, and Montenegro will have to come. Will have to come after Kale has burned off his 90 infamy.
Now
Yeah.
that.
So
And Dusty has a port now. Yay!
Yay, now I got both some more, like, government administration. Get some more of that right now.
Alright,
and now
time to pick a
I'm
fight
the
with
smallest economy of the empire. Yay!
Don't worry, you'll catch up to me soon enough.
Oh, good lord.
Also,
Oh
Piero-
my god, I've got a way to get Saxony, apparently. And,
Nice.
oh. So if I try and annex Krakow, Saxony will back them.
Oh,
Yes.
I have no capacity to conquer them due to infamy, though.
yeah,
But eventually.
yeah. So what you're saying is you have something to put on the back burner and keep in your back pocket for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord, that's gonna take a lot to.
And then if I annex Krakow, I get to give it to Poland, Ukraine.
That might have been also good to
I actually
do.
got the
I think we're just going to start calling Peter the Polish Ukrainian Commonwealth.
Yes.
That works, yeah.
Ukraine.
I still feel compelled to complain that a state being unincorporated reduces its market price impact.
No. Correction, Cal. Seeing how I am Ukrainian first, I'm the Ukrainian Polish Commonwealth.
The Ukraino-Polish Commonwealth.
I mean, are you though?
Yes, I am Ukrainian Orthodox as my first culture, and then Polish afterwards.
You say that, but you have more Poles than you do Ukrainians.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm Czechoslovakian.
The Ukrainians are first.
I agree to disagree, but alright.
Okay, it's gonna take 70 fucking weeks for a seeing administration. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So I can pay off if I fucking start getting taxed again. Actually, probably smart if I just like pause some integration.
Jesus Christ, Modena, why do you hate me so much? You know what? Fine, Modena. If you want to damage relations, I'll let you and I'll just kill you.
Implement public hospitals.
I'm gonna be working on iron mines in 18 weeks when my first steel mill rolls off.
Are you kidding me? I implemented healthcare, so my standard of living went down.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, let's okay. Let's say get for
That just means you're American and your standard of living is trashed because of the payments, the medical bills.
Actually, I might be better to get such all guys. Well, I can, so I believe I get problems. Then go for something like So I'm
Let's try and get this shit together. Oof.
Yeah, changes in the UI. Yeah, are certainly things I need to get.
On the good news, guys, I got I got 6 more units from the Ottomans.
Nice.
Yep.
What's this thing called? A military. All I have is people I pick up off the street and throw into the front line.
Do you think that's any different from the rest of the militaries?
Yeah, no. Do you think that's unique for you? No.
There's a
Hey,
reason
peasant,
we
do you
have
want to
all
stop
the
being a peasant?
I don't even have that. It's like, oi, here's a gun. For the next
Ooh.
5 days, you're going in the front
a
line.
loud one.
No, that's still literally just a peasant thing.
Yeah.
In this case, it's not a case of they stop being a peasant; they just stay one.
Exactly.
There you go. Do road maintenance there, and bring our Santa.
I just noticed the Shona pop moved to Hue Vanguard because I got a pop-up on the map about it.
Yeah, why the fuck? What's going on here?
So what else do you need to form Yugoslavia?
Montenegro is still split, and then I need one more state. I need
Alright.
Montenegro to no longer be split, and then I need one more out of
So you
Serbia.
need 2 more states, effectively.
Yeah, per
Yeah.
capita actually is not big
It's the
deal.
Montenegro and Serbia that I need now, and then I should be able to click the button. It doesn't say that I actually need nationalism or pan-nationalism for it, funnily enough.
So-
Well,
Okay, sorry.
I was gonna say, well, Russia and Egypt are willing to defend Montenegro, so no.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's a no.
So, Dusty, what do you need to form Romania?
Let me. It's probably very obvious. So let me check real quick. Population. I don't know. There's right here. It is. Romania. I just actually fucking do it right now. Apparently.
There we go. We got Romania.
Yeah.
Nice. Also, we need more iron and fertilizer.
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
I'm a sort of problem kill. I'm trying to build bureaucracy because I just never didn't start enough.
Yeah.
And I'm also faithfully getting Central Archives very soon, so that'll solve it.
Holy shit, do we also need coal?
Well,
I'm about to start
private-
working on it. I'm focusing on my bureaucracy first.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of bureaucratic stuff in there. So, hey Dan, since we're both kind of planning to go be colonial, what part of Africa you're going into?
Nigeria.
I'm going to be focusing mostly also on the military side of things again.
Alright.
I'm just going to be the big gun.
I mean, every nation needs every co-op pseudo nation like this needs one. So
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And that big gun is Vladislav Dragulia.
No, that's a check full of tolls.
Silly Europeans, you cannot defeat the Austro whatever the fuck we are Commonwealth. Our armies are led by the son of the devil.
the greater Danubian Confederation.
At this point, we should just rename the power block to that, if possible.
I can, yeah. Our cohesion is terrible, for the record.
I wonder why.
Let's see, because Krakow exists.
Yep.
And my government isn't fully legitimate.
Oh, at least they're making money now. That's a nice thing.
I got a call. I wasn't sure if it was important. It wasn't.
Nothing important ever comes in through your phone. Text messages, maybe. But come on, we're the millennial generation. We don't answer our phone.
I'm sorry. You're the millennial generation.
I am.
Yeah, you fucking Zoomer, you're even worse.
Shut the fuck up, Zoomer.
Okay,
I-
Zoomer.
If my phone rings, I have a momentary panic attack because something is going down and it needs my attention.
If I had started on 2 Sicilies, I'd already have Nigeria.
Womp womp.
I'm in pain, Kale.
Good.
Womp womp.
Oh, you're in Venice.
Yeah, a lot of us are in pain.
Yes.
The point, Hayden, is we suffer together.
Playing this game on speed 3 is suffering enough.
The drought is over.
Listen.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip
Yay.
hooray!
To celebrate, let's kill Bavaria.
No.
I would, but, you know.
all
You're
of the
still
infamy.
burning off the heat.
Yeah, all of this
Yeah.
70 infamy he has. It's decaying pretty quickly, which is good. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a number. Until it's
and
not.
troops until they eat you alive.
We do get our first principal change in 13 weeks.
By the way, I'm expanding logging so that paper mills will be easier to upkeep, which would mean that all of the fucking and I'm expanding paper, so everyone
yeah.
else's bureaucracy should be a little bit easier to deal with as I continue to expand this. It also means that
Gotta keep building.
that tooling industries will also continue to become more and more profitable because I'm using tools.
Mm-hmm. I love that people are still fucking trying to use fertilizer. We don't have enough, guys.
We're never gonna have enough. Not until somebody gets the tech.
Honestly, considering you can get some fertilizer from livestock
livestock.
that have intensive farming, it's not that bad.
I don't even have intensive farming.
Oh crap, that's not what I said you should do.
Oh, that's not bad. Nice.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm in pain.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. I just realized something.
Did your colonialism lost all?
No.
Do you even have colonialism?
I'm trying to. These bitches be determined not to let me, though.
Oh, I meant the colonization tech. Just checking.
Oh. Yeah, I do.
Alright. That would be the funny ground where you go to pass colonialism and then it's like, oh my god, I don't even have the tech.
I'd be really concerned if I didn't have the tech.
Because I'm pretty sure that Austria starts with it because of baseline tech stuff.
Yes!
Yeah.
Invite this market liberal.
Well, I mean, this is
Yep,
at least a
market
better
liberal?
start for me than
I brought
think
him
we
in.
have foreign laws.
I brought in a market liberal.
Unfortunately, you can't put him in charge of anything, but
Yeah. But he can agitate.
mayhaps he will agitate for good.
I think he joins the liberal movement. If you
Yep.
have one, starts it if you don't.
We'll
I
join
think
the
it
liberal
hasn't been an
movement.
absolutist movement.
Yeah, I'll also invite a market liberal landowner and see what happens.
So I don't know how, but my current duke is a industrialist.
Yeah, a market liberal does not actually agitate for free market.
strangely enough.
I wish he did.
Yeah, it only does internal security, free speech, distribution power, and bureaucracy. So, what do we want for our mandate?
Anything?
Food standardization.
That would be 10% agricultural throughput. We could do creative legislator level 2, which would minus 25% political movement activism increase and decrease.
Construction?
That's also a classic good one. 10% state construction efficiency.
Be nice.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah, at some point. Construction 1. Develop my pretties.
I refuse. I shall now delete all buildings.
You know, I'm beginning to think granting the Italians rights was a mistake.
So has said most of history. What about it?
Look, I call for the annexation of Austria. Not Austria, the annexation of Venice.
No, he already said it. We've got to do it now, fellas. Come on.
No, why would I? He supported me in expanding
Yeah.
materializing the
No.
Yugoslavian dream.
Yes, the annexation of Austria into the greater German nation, aka annex everything else in Germany.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what he's doing.
That's one way to do it.
Also, I'm annoyed. I'm gonna get egalitarianism researched, and then all of a sudden, all of my pops are gonna hate me because my minimum. Okay, good. Okay,
So,
good. I was worried
what
because the
is-
minimum expected was very close to my current average for the lower strata, but it's good. It didn't. It's up.
So what is the AI's justification
For what?
for decreasing relations with a militarily threatening neighbor?
I have no idea.
Because you'd think they'd try to increase relations, if anything, if they thought it would save them.
It depends on what their attitude is towards you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it's antagonistic because they view me as a militarily threatening neighbor.
Clearly not that military threatening.
Yay, that's our guys. Now I could set up power system. And
It
really,
is taking
Oh
fucking
my God.
forever for my boats to fill up.
I mean, it's better than the times when you would destroy the Great British Navy and then immediately after get into a fight with the entirely repaired Great British Navy.
I mean, that's still an issue. It's just that as a smaller nation, I'm having troubles filling the navy the first time.
It's not smaller, it's just early game tech.
I mean,
Yeah.
that too.
Like
But I mean, I
you
think I
like
have a bonus. I think I literally have a bonus of 20% fucking training rate on there. And it's
yeah, but
still-
if you look like at the training rate from your tech, and like if you could like you have naval attrition here, that gives you 10 training rate.
Yeah, but
Power
like
of the purse gives you 50.
Oh wait, one moment.
He's gonna say he's actually researched power of the purse.
No, it's. So where do I find other modifiers other than that one? Because I'm looking at the training rate and it's only showing the production method, right?
Yeah.
But I've also got a treaty with France where they're giving me military assistance.
You go to modifiers when you click on the naval base, and then you see 45% training rate.
Oh wait, no. What? What is this? That seems weird. One moment.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, if you go from fucking naval traditions to power of the purse, your training rate literally multiplies by 5.
No, I get that. I was just confused because I'm getting military assistance from France, which I thought was saying I would get 20% training bonus, but it's apparently him? Question mark?
No, it's you. Like, I click on your naval base, I go to modifiers, I see plus 20% from Venice military assistance. And 25% from enlistment efforts.
there you
Yeah,
go.
when I go to training rate, all I see is plus 50 from naval.
It's not or wait, hold on. You see plus 50?
Yeah, from training rate. Like, I don't know if I'm just looking in the wrong spot or.
You are. You have to mouse over the plus 45 or plus 50% that you have. And then like
Where?
it breaks it down. Okay, so click on your naval base.
Yeah, that's
like
what
the
I'm looking
building.
at.
And then at the top, there's 3 tabs: Information, Workforce, and Modifiers. Modifiers.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
I'm not looking forward to what might happen with Montenegro because I think Russia's going to invite them into the Ruskaya Imperia.
Yeah, so
given their,
I feel like this. Okay.
Like it all adds up, Hayden.
I suppose it just feels like it doesn't because of how long it's taking, and the fact that it doesn't really reflect the modifier anywhere other than that modifiers tab.
It should reflect it in your global modifiers as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's nothing showing it on the actual, like, production screen, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Let's see.
Thank you.
Okay, you didn't need to do that, but thank you.
I'm just reducing it on everyone at this point.
Thank you.
My economy has healed from the great fuck up.
Yeah.
Yay!
Centralization. And the fuck up of deleting all of your admin.
Yep.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get total separation because I'm going to have a lot of Sunni pops.
Oh dear.
Oh, Kale. I
Mhm.
can't expand in Italy.
Why not?
I cannot. Defensive Cooperation 1. Cannot start wars between power block members.
Oh, right. And half of them are your party.
Oh, well, that's easy enough to fix.
Just kick them out.
Yeah. Like, that's not hard to fix. Who do you want to attack?
I was fixing to go for Medina,
Sounds good.
given that they're the only one that's not being receptive to my attempts at Residrimento.
They're out.
Alrighty. Okay, never mind, because apparently, some people want to help them, and they're,
The
hey,
French.
let's not trigger France right about now.
Yeah, I was about to say it, man. It's the French.
Regrettably.
It always is.
The French are fucking douchebags. What do you say?
Yeah, we had this conversation earlier.
Yes.
Alright, let's see. 66.9.
It's the French. They're despicable bastards. What do you expect?
Better.
So anyway, how goes the Slavian Navy?
The what? The Slavic Navy? What are you talking
Yeah.
about? The Navy. I'm not building Navy. I'm just building wood and paper mills.
I'm building Navy after I make
Everyone with a
government.
coastline should have a Navy.
I'm
I mean,
building
I'm
Navy
building
after I
mine
get
up as we
Yeah,
go.
no, you're doing fine, Hayden. You're doing fine. There's a reason I didn't ask about the Italian Navy.
Yeah.
The
Also, I'm
Czechoslovakian
still-
Navy will be somewhere deep inside of Russia.
What
Led
is
by
it?
the
Building as much paper and wood
What
as
is
I
this
can.
thing
find-
called a navy?
You're gonna have a
I'm just
coastline before
referring
long,
to
Pedro.
the fact that a landlocked nation had a naval battle.
Yes,
uh,
but will the coastline be in the Baltic or will it be in the
It
Black
wasn't,
Sea?
it was somewhere in
It's
the...
probably the Black Sea. Like, I don't know. If Prussia and Russia go to war, we're definitely gonna have to fuck with one of them.
Checks
What?
out.
It could probably be
Well,
Russia.
look, if-
because
Czechoslovakian army currently on skirmisher infantry.
Oh yeah, I
Well-
got claims on Bessarabia now, so you just use that return safe for me on that case.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's
too.
like the answer is we're not going to war with Russia because they have 480 battalions.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Sure.
if we kill Prussia, it makes it easier for Cal to annex all of Germany.
I mean, at that point, it's just
over
another
the skirmishers.
Because if you
So,
do Brothers of War and get
theoretically-
Southern leadership, then you can just do the normal pan-nationalism formation of North Germany, I think, right?
Yeah.
So, theoretically, if I go for Dahomey while I'm waiting on Italy, and Egypt joins them, what's the play there?
Shit your pants.
Very well.
Well, there's really not anything you can do at that point because
Yeah.
Egypt is way, way too strong.
I mean, theoretically, my navy is sort of bigger than theirs, at least once it's done filling out.
Aw, damn, Saxony may not want to join in anymore.
Yeah.
They decided. Well, hold on. It's because of sympathy for me. Hang on, where's the rivalry button?
Prussia's honestly the bigger worry because they're at 16 relative for Krakow.
There, I rivaled Saxony.
Oh god, once this gets released, this is gonna be so weird.
Yes.
Brothers wartime, it looks like. Brothers wartime.
Well, that is deeply unfortunate.
Everyone mobilize your armies.
Yep, I immediately started
Goddamn it.
mobilizing.
How big's the Prussian navy? It's two
Uh,
flotillas.
Yeah,
I'll fucking land behind them.
that
Yeah,
works.
Or I'll try at least. We'll see how that goes down.
Oh, they're trying to kick Alicia free. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you gonna demand German leadership or try and dismantle them in some way?
I would definitely take a state instead.
What takes
Lead you.
slave trade off of them?
I
Which
fucking
they
can't
don't.
take
Yeah,
shit.
Mildly unfortunate.
Because it's all too expensive. God damn.
Could you
What
take
are just kicking land?
Poland?
Shut up, everyone! Holy crap, one at a time.
Could you take Hohenzollern, the South German Prussian state?
Yes, actually, theoretically, I could take that.
Can I suggest something? If we can't take anything, just kick stuff out Prussia for you liberate, if possible.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. That I'm also
No.
looking at. Like... Liberate the Rhineland.
That's one way to do
I
it.
mean, speaking from experience, that would actually hurt them quite a lot because that is where they happen to get a lot of their industrial might.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
who
the
has-
most logical place it looks like I attack for is, like, West and East Prussian. Because those are the only ones that have, like, the capacity for it.
Yeah, West Prussian and Ost Prussian.
Yeah. Alright.
I would happily take West.
They're also now demanding another chunk out of you. No shot there.
Great.
Well, that's how this works.
They want to liberate you and then carve you up.
Yeah.
Of
Oh
course.
no, they swayed Prussia with liberate you, and then they have added conquer
Yeah.
as a demand. Presumably because they want to form Poland, not Poland's Commonwealth. It looks like we have a slight advantage, though, despite everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna add in Prussian war reps. And, like, we haven't called in Venice yet, so...
Yeah.
And, like, this is actually alright because we've now isolated Prussia from the rest of the Zovenholen.
Yeah, but this is gonna get a little bit more awkward if Sweden winds up joining here. But they might not.
Nah, they won't. The reason they won't, for the record, is because Krakow is cocky. At plus 50, they will join without need, but right now they need to be offered something. Krakow, however, does not see the need to offer anything.
Because it's cocky. Fair enough.
Yes.
It thinks it will win.
Which, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, we happen to have the advantage on the front, though, but they haven't brought in everyone, so... Do we just take a start?
16,
I mean,
which
I
should
hope
be
we'll
balanced
have
out by
one.
Venice.
I'm also
well,
still mustering.
Alright, North German Polish, North German Polish Lithuanian.
Did everyone start as defense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what our strategy is today. If I'm being honest, I'm not 100% certain. I mean, I think I'm a fair bit scared of the Prussians, yeah. So Venice, please do not try and do something silly.
Mhm.
They do have 16 troops guarding their rear.
The Elben.
Yeah, but any of them I get to pull off is decent.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They leave those 16 troops there to guard anyway. You're not going to pull anything off.
I do want to note that they are doing a supply shortage because they're stupid.
It's possible. Also, for everyone else, don't forget to add extra supplies to your mobilization.
I
already did
have.
that.
That's the
Well,
reason why
good.
we're having a tobacco shortage.
Yeah, that tracks.
The Czechs need smokes!
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go for the morale recovery yet. But
You have to go for after liquor because liquor are cheap as
But
fuck.
yeah,
anyway.
I mean,
Is take Austrian leadership an option for you, or take German leadership? I wouldn't
No.
say it was, but
Brother War
yeah.
hasn't started yet.
Yeah, but if he wants it, he has to add it beforehand.
yeah. No, I don't have it.
We need nationalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So I think the answer here is Westphalia. Yeah.
Yeah, Westphalia.
I liberate country Westphalia. Liberate country Pomerania. And I call that it. Like, this is enough to cripple them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that we can't kick them out of like Posen or Brandenburg right now because that's they have a lot of their troops recruited from there.
Liberate country Poland.
We don't want
That was not an option.
It's not an
I
option.
can only liberate the Polish country from Warsaw.
Yeah.
German national identity. Completed. Hey, there's the South German Federation. Literally a day too late for me to take control.
Yeah. I mean, we'll just win this war, and then that's going to weaken Prussia for the future, and then you can start to do South German Federation stuff.
Not like anything can happen until Schweigen-Holstein is taken care of.
Oh wait, they got rid of the buttons for regiment? Oh no, that's probably just because I'm not independent.
I just noticed the Czechoslovak conscripts, the first voluntold forces.
yeah.
And then we have the first Ukrainian militia.
Alright, well, let's see how this goes.
That is my army.
You gotta get your ass up here, Hayden.
And the voluntold are still crack troops.
The Prussians also aren't attacking, so we're just waiting
At
for
the very
Hayden.
least, I can still blockade the fucking.
Yeah. Hayden, your army isn't moving.
Yeah, I was busy focusing on the navy shit. Give me a moment here.
Oh, good. Prussia's attacking. At least I hope that's Prussia. Oh, no. Never mind. Backed out of it. Nice and quiet.
Everyone... This is the fucking phony war, isn't it?
We're all like... So somebody's got to fire the first shot, right?
All quiet on the Prussian front.
Oop.
All right.
Oh,
I'm making the
moving.
move. I'm making the move.
Okay.
I'm making a singular move.
See how that goes.
I am waiting. I mean, I assume at some point soon that there should be Venetians if they haven't already arrived.
They're already
They're
here.
Good.
That's why we went from like 13 to 20.
Excellent. Wow, defeat in detail. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Wait, what do you mean defeat in detail?
We rolled 99 to 50 on the battle size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We swept in. We're also doing a whole lot more damage to them, so that's
Yeah,
really
because we're so much bigger.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's entirely. I think it's entirely. It's not because we're bigger. It's because of how their armies just. I don't think they grabbed all of their armies in here. So, but since we're so small on our side, we just have a whole bunch of tiny armies that you can scoop up because we're on the front. While
Yeah.
he has a couple of large ones and some small ones, so they're all kind of capped.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, I think the role.
I see Galicia is also attacking.
I'm trying to take care of Krakow real quick.
You won't, but...
Krakow is part of.
I mean, you say that, but it looks like it's working, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's fine. Probably. I think, we've committed 110 troops right now, of our 140. So let's not attack it right now.
Okay, I'll go into pacifism.
No, not yet. You're fine to finish out that battle.
Yeah, you're fine to finish.
It's just, I don't want any more battles forming on this front line because we don't have the troops for it.
Yeah.
Jericho.
Remember, I'm trying to do military management here.
Oh, no,
2
you are
battles
definitely
maximum,
anyway.
guys.
The major battle got resolved.
Yeah. Like, we're doing a 2 battle maximum.
I think it's better stay at 1 battle because we lost that other one anyway.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
because
Yeah, it did. It's
We
losing.
won.
Flip.
West
I'm
losing
gonna
a battle.
go to enlist.
Twice.
We're literally losing it right now. We're in.
think-
Battle in... Oh, yeah, no. Fuck, he did lose that.
It flipped.
Sorry, I'm sorry, yeah. So...
I went into defensive after this. So the battle. as soon
Yeah,
as the
well,
battle was done.
why'd you do that? You were winning.
No, I went to defensive after I started losing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also,
Okay,
I got
so-
one situation, so,
so we
it
wouldn't-
One battle only.
Yep.
All right.
Concurrent gas artillery now for Transylvania as conscripts.
Vlad's the CBT Legion.
Yes.
Yeah, how good is Vlad on the attack, out of curiosity?
Yeah.
He is imposing, charismatic, and one combat expert.
All
Every
right.
guy.
So, not huge.
Yeah, but he's funny.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's funny. The CBT Legion. And it started to get cannons now. Yay! Per capita taxation.
We're at 50. Oh my god, the Prussian army is actually fucking shredded.
Oh boy.
Oh,
guess-
I think this is before.
All right, hold on here. On my mark, I want everyone to attack.
Right?
3, 2, 1, mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to do rapid advance rather than
Yes,
regular?
rapid advance if you can. Go, go, go. We've got them overwhelmed.
Vlad is attacking Krakow
Oh,
with
God, I have
CBT
a famine.
Legion.
There's a famine going on. No.
Where?
Just
Let me.
in the
I'm trying to find it. I just noticed the tab.
Yeah, famine in Czechoslovakia. We are minus 1,000 on grain.
Oh wait,
Good
don't
move.
worry about the famine. It's just my colony in Africa.
I don't know, but I'm not a fucking colony.
Here, I'll prioritize building a port there so the alert goes away.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
is in the. It's a famine in my state. It looks like.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's-
fucking 80.
it-
God, the
it-
Prussians are just
yeah.
so fucked.
It's saying that for me as well, but when I hover over the state, it's saying Venetian Tongo. It's because we're a vassal.
No, it's because we're in the
Oh,
same
yeah,
market, and apparently it does it for the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have some starvation going on in Croatian Montenegro, so that's fun.
Everybody's starving,
I
man.
I'm sorry.
That solved all my problems. Appointing my bureaucrats instead of having hereditary bureaucrats.
Oh,
I now have a screw frigate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get appointed bureaucrats now that I'm no longer dealing with.
front split? Question mark.
Conflicts, yes.
That's great. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I think we
hold
took Silesia and then we smashed into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave Galicia Lodmeria to take care of Krakow. Everyone else to the
March
Westphalia
on.
front.
We march on Prussia.
And now we're losing the front.
Oh, because
that's-
the Prussian army is in there. That's why.
Oh yeah, so it is. Okay. Fuck. Hungary, you stay behind.
Everyone else should stick with
Okay.
Galicia Lodmira until they finish the fight.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no,
they
no.
can't, because they're gonna just push back down on Chilean. Okay. I actually, you know what? I can probably do it myself. You guys stick on Galicia Lodmeria.
Yeah. Do you want
And
me to
no. God, Armand, please let me. Like, wait for me to finish. Okay, so you know what? I'll also take Venice with me, and that should give us green on both fronts.
Once the battle is
Venice and Austria to Silesia. Everyone else, Krakow.
Yep, and then we'll move in.
I don't
once
like
we're
this
done.
idea. Italians shouldn't be fighting on the front lines.
Actually, I think Krakow might be already done. There's already a panic
Yeah,
retreat.
Krakow is cracked.
Yeah, and it's total. Okay, we're good. Never mind. That was a whole bunch of planning for something that wasn't necessary.
And that was also the idea that I had, like, crack Krakow first, and then they will be forced into.
I have a villager general.
Do we want to?
And also, obviously, the strategic target is Brandenburg.
There we go.
Whoop, Krakow got annexed.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Krakow. Do we want to go to pillage or not?
I don't think it matters too much, really.
Yeah. All that matters at this point is the fall.
very
Oh my
good.
God, Brandenburg's down. You guys stay. I'm going to the Western Front.
Westphalian front, okay.
Or it looks like Hungary already did. Hungary doesn't communicate, though, which is a problem.
I mean, I communicate. It's just my army did it itself. And I didn't.
Yeah, mine automatically.
Ivan is so hands-off, his generals run the show.
In fairness,
working, isn't
that
it?
does happen automatically. That,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my army is just eating my ears off at this point.
Damn, are we like taking entire states at once when we like win a battle?
No, but there's just a lot of battles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of generals.
So many.
Say shit
Yeah.
once.
Like, there are so many of us, and that we're just a vassals. We're just basically the vassal swarm. Like,
Yeah,
we're everywhere.
We're the idealized Holy Roman Empire.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Power block name.
Yeah, don't forget Pomerania's strategic objective, since we need that in order to
No, we have the capital.
Yeah, we got the capital, but it also
Holy
helps
Roman Empire. Fucking love that.
Also, our color is now black.
Holy Roman or an empire, but sure.
If it changed to black, should we change it to unholy?
We might
No.
just. But we do. That's when we elect Vlad as our emperor.
Fucking steal Vlad as a general and then just put him in charge.
Oh my God, I could do that.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
Okay, we have to have Vlad as emperor.
I'm sorry, Dusty.
I support this. Do it, motherfucker.
All right, good.
Vlad Draculesti has been shanghaied into the Austrian army.
Hang on, where the fuck is the steel general button? That is a thing, I'm pretty sure.
I've seen it happen through a event, but I don't know.
I think, yeah, it might be event only.
Damn. Because it's one of those things that they call in an obligation question mark.
Yeah.
So.
All right, -9. Come on. -8.
Well, we're currently in Danzig.
Well,
we
yeah,
are.
we've marched past Danzig, and we're currently.
Yeah.
Yep, there they
There we
are.
go. There we go. That got him good.
Well, all right. So grant the state of West Galician. Sure.
Yeah, it's part of the state. It's a split state.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just more of I never expect the name to be different than English.
And you just doubled my literacy. Thanks.
Yeah, really
Yes.
Yep.
awful.
Krakow is super literate. It was at 99% literacy or something close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a single location state.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm definitely going to be going bankrupt soon. I've decided that whenever I play a subject, I just don't care about money until I start running low, and then I just prep for bankruptcy.
I mean, I'm doing wonderful somehow.
I hate you on principle for that argument, Armand.
Okay.
It's
well,
literally just the government wages that's the the government wages threw me down. If I didn't have 7K in interest, I might be able to balance the budget, but that's not happening.
I'm doing fine for money right now. I got per capita now and such.
Yeah, like I got spat out, and I started with like 5K in admin costs, and I couldn't really cut that down. And I've pared it down to only about 4.5K in government wages. But the fact that I couldn't move the needle on that for the longest time meant that I wasn't. There was no way I was going to avoid bankruptcy if I wanted to like do any sort of development or army or anything. And since I'm a subject, I don't feel like I'm super threatened by bankruptcy.
I mean, you are, though. The fucking build time modifier is awful.
Plus, it does mean I get to buy out all of his shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to complain if you guys bankrupt repeatedly.
Yeah,
It's really just good for me.
Bankruptcy, I think the problem is it might delete some of your construction stuff, but it forces privatization, it tanks your prestige, it makes future loans more expensive,
It
and
also
it makes
wipes out all cash reserves in the country.
Yeah.
You literally bankrupt your fucking pops doing it, too.
Yeah, but like I said, there
He
was
doesn't
no way
care.
I avoided it if I wanted to be doing anything.
You see, you keep thinking he cares.
Yeah, one, like I couldn't stop it even if I wanted to. Like even before now, it's like it would require that I do austerity and do nothing for the first couple of years before everything stabilized. Because
So it looks like we crippled the power block of Prussia as well, because I see a couple countries have left their power block.
Their power block actually fucking collapsed because it's fractured.
Yeah.
They have -35 from shortages.
Oh my god. Because we split the market so many lanes.
Yep.
you cracked free Westphalia, which is like huge on their industry. They still have the actual Rhineland state, but they lost like a lot of their stuff. And then the loss of Pomerania doesn't really hurt them industrially,
Yeah.
but they lost one of their 2 ports.
Well, I am currently trying to get the iron price down.
So have I mentioned again how much I hate that unincorporated states have reduced price impacts on them?
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, the problem is that it means that for high demand goods in the market are considered lower demand in the colony, so they don't produce it. Which is, for obvious reasons, kind of fucking terrible. Nobody just mentioned how the famine in Togo has been going on for 9 months.
Yeah,
No
I'm
one
just
cares.
ignoring it. Who
It's
cares?
Togo.
It's gonna
It's
go on for a couple more months too.
It's Togo. No one cares. It's Africa.
Oh no, millions are starving in Africa. Oh, in Africa.
Oh no! Africans are dying.
This is a very
We're about to get kale banned off YouTube.
It's literally modern.
Not even YouTube cares about Africans dying.
Look, no one
sorry.
really cared about the Ethiopian civil war that happened a little while ago because it was in Africa. If it was in the Middle East, people would care, but it was in Africa.
Yeah, it really is the Peter Griffin with the fucking like skin tone thing. Just care or not care.
Yeah, I
And if
remember.
you cut down the price of iron, then I think people can start shifting to wrought iron tools, which will help.
Did anyone hear about that huge locust swarm that happened during 2020 that hit Africa?
Yes.
Yes.
Vaguely.
That one actually made pretty big news for whatever reason.
Because it was potentially going to fuck with global food prices.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Why are you still alive, Metternich?
Did he die?
No, not yet. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I'm asking when.
Like, in the late 30s, I think.
Did you change the flag for the Holy Roman Empire? Or a power block?
No.
Okay. I was wondering if that might have been why our color changed to black.
I assume Dusty changed it.
What?
What do you
I
mean?
think
Oh, wait, I see now.
Only you can...
Yeah, no, never mind. It was probably my bad.
No, it was Lad.
Blame it on
Black
Vlad.
hit it.
Lad did it.
Lad,
Daddy.
Blame it on...
Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, doing this.
So supposedly only the Netherlands and Bavaria would defend Saxony.
And now we're just very bright. I see.
Bavaria is honestly the bigger threat out of them.
No. Bavaria is not a bigger threat than Prussia. What the fuck?
You just said only Bavaria and the Netherlands would defend Saxony. That's what I
Oh
was
yeah,
talking
no.
about.
Sorry, I thought you just meant German threats in general.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think
who the
Germany.
fuck-
Russia's always the biggest threat.
I have a question. Who the fuck is Limburg?
Limburg?
Charles Limburg?
No, Limburg, the
Terrible
province of
minor.
the Netherlands, broke free.
Ah.
No, it's
Zimbabwe.
It's I think it's still a puppet.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yeah. It's
I
puppet.
guess it's under a historical character. I guess that's a new country they added.
I think it's part of their new journal
King
entry.
Willem van Oranje and stuff. Yeah, that's the Dutch king.
Yeah, that's just the Netherlands king. It's
Yeah.
personal union.
Yeah, I think it's part of like the new Netherlands Belgium historical journal thing.
I am having a moment here. Like, what the frick? Zimbabwe?
I don't know. The only thing I know about Limburg is there was a guy named Charles from it, and his baby was kidnapped and murdered.
what?
Yeah, the Limburg baby?
Yeah,
I've never heard of this.
it was
Ah.
a big thing.
It was.
It was the reason why he became essentially a fascist.
Yeah.
Oh, Linsberg.
Shut up.
That's something else.
I still just don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
That's why there was the
A
first
prominent American
movement.
fascist
Yeah,
and politician.
he was the leader of the first American First movement.
Yeah.
This guy.
So, yeah, the Lindbergh baby, and then he believed the state needed to like be able to murder people to protect children.
And then he
Wouldn't it
became
be more
best
likely to
friends
murder
with Hitler.
children itself.
Then he became best friends with Hitler.
Yeah, and at some point I think started blaming the Jews for kidnapping his son. I don't know.
I just came back with a glass of milk. I first hear he's friends with Hitler.
Yes.
That's production.
And
Don't worry about Kale's past, okay?
How old do you think I am, Hayden? I know you're a Zoomer, but come on.
It's not far off anyway. Don't worry about it.
Oof.
Anyways, I'm now building a navy, so I can do my own stuff in the naval department.
That's good.
I'm still going to the Zanj.
Actually.
Maybe get Tangika and perhaps Madagascar. Those be some good places.
So we have
London.
a massive shortage of ammunition throughout the empire.
Yeah, I think it's because nobody can make some of the requisite.
Somebody fucking researched skirmish infantry, but nobody's researched how to make fucking bullets yet. Actually, I've researched how to make bullets. Nice.
I am working on it, but it's a case of.
So life.
One munition plant coming up.
Thank you. I'm the
Well,
one
you
with
shouldn't
skirmish
reward
infantry
him
and
for
no protection cap.
causing crises like this scale.
Also, I guess one explosive factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I need both of those.
I'm sorry, I'm busy mining coal.
I mean, I'm currently busy mining iron and building steel mills.
I'm about to make a flick site go to East Africa.
I'm
since
busy killing people.
We know.
I think me and Hayden decide he's going west, I'm going east.
Oh, you
Yeah.
both decided to go into the colonial game. Nice.
Yeah, because what else am I gonna do? I don't have much land to be granted, and there's Pudro and Armand.
Yeah,
And that-
Wallachia and then Bulgaria goes to Dusty, and then the rest goes to.
No, he gets.
What?
He
No,
gets
Bulgaria.
promoted.
Bulgaria goes to Arman.
Okay.
Yeah, so what?
Wait. Kale, I need you to make
Bessarabia
power.
goes to Dusty.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gets something that is Ukraine, but oh well.
Wait, is it? You're locked to be a rank
I mean,
lower
it's
than
also
your overlord, right? Not
there's
just.
also Romanian.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to prop Cal up to be a great power again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually number 7 in the world.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
thing there, Kel, is I need you to be not a major power, because I need to be able to be a major power to do the Resurgimento.
Yeah, that's why you're gonna help me conquer Germany, right?
I don't know. I think I'd rather try and spit myself free, but we're gonna ignore that.
Also, considering that I said that possibly give less war option, I might be including Legion to go up to help you at some point.
Alright, start
Well-
damaging relations with the Bavarians.
So what's this thing called an army? I got this one dude saying he's a military.
Why am I seeing ghost units of a 45 strong army down here?
Where?
Down in Dahomey. Like they just randomly pop up and disappear, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's like there's another battle going on in the background, but that's not physically possible. So I'm confused.
My lower class appears to be starving.
Alright.
Yeah, we have a massive grain shortage still.
Yeah, someone
Jesus
needs to
Christ.
build them.
I am
Seems
shocked that. What are you currently building, Ivan?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, look, well, he's really grain. He is trying to help with that problem.
It's just a matter of we're 1,000 down the hole kind of problem.
Yeah. Like I said, my economy is very much not strong. I'm not
You
sure how
guys
much.
are already doing too much.
I'm sorry, we're not Russians.
Kale,
Hmm.
what's the opinion about the Dutch?
Well, there are 2 things I can't stand in this world. People intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
I was waiting for
Because
that.
they're apparently willing to go in to protect Oyo, so I didn't know if you wanted in on that or not.
No.
Well, you can take some. Well, Cal, if you join in, we can take the Dutch East Indies.
Me and what infamy?
Well, I could put the war goal and then you just join on my side.
Yeah.
On that note, so what do we want? We just got our next principle.
Nice.
What's the upgrade on construction? Is it a good one or is it?
Minus 75% infrastructure usage for construction sectors.
It's kind of an eh.
We could get food standardization for 10% more agriculture throughput.
Yes,
That sounds like a
we
good
need the
plan.
grain.
We need the fucking grain.
Yeah.
That immediately gets another 250 grain.
And our color's fixed. Perfect.
Also, I will point out, I wasn't super concerned about going into bankruptcy because I need a consumption tax to stay at like barely making money while I'm not building anything. So I wasn't super concerned because I either don't have economic growth or I don't go bankrupt right now.
Come on, Ashanti, you know you want to help them. Wait, why do I suddenly not? Oh, right. That's a little awkward. Huh.
Awesome, you got it. Fucking awesome. Great.
There we are. Some extra road maintenance to help. On the plus side, the first fertilizer plant will be up soon.
Good.
To go with the explosive plant, to go with the munitions plant.
The plan.
I wish whenever you conquered stuff that it would automatically upgrade to whatever your current production method is.
Yeah, but in some cases it might not be an upgrade. That's the only reason. it
Yeah,
doesn't do
that's the
that.
problem. It's not always an upgrade.
Well, if you're using the best one, and you conquer new shit, it should put it to the best one, instead of staying whatever it is.
Yeah, that I do agree with. The conquering, like it should change to your national standard.
Yeah.
So we don't have much sulfur, do we?
Venice is
Uh,
plenty. What are you talking about?
I mean, I could add some. I've got.
I just know plus 55 sulfur jumps from none, like no price, to maximum price.
Like,
Yeah,
I've
but
got
sulfur is
a mine. It's just not
yeah.
profitable for it right now. Is the issue?
Yeah.
All right,
So,
well,
I
I'll
don't
expand your
know
sulfur
mining.
mine.
Well, that doesn't help. It's that the mine doesn't have enough demand.
Yeah,
It's
but the
perfect.
mine needs enough capacity for me to scale up.
Okay.
Like, I need to, like, the only button I have is demand 60 additional sulfur.
Yeah, he's got it building now. I think if you want to have the mine still like be there and be making anything, it might be worthwhile to get it going now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can build it yourself if you want, but...
I'm currently on pause building as I recover treasury while spending money to fight wars.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, like I said, it's either I have economic growth or I go or I don't go bankrupt right now. That's
I mean,
that's
in fairness,
that's what
I mean, my entire economy exists thanks to Prussian war reparations right now, so...
and like, don't get me wrong, I'm also doing a. Damn, we kicked the shit out of the Ottomans, and they're still beating Egypt.
Yes.
Oh, Great Britain joined. That's why. God damn it.
Okay, that would do it.
Don't worry, in 7 months, it's all fixed. Because we can go to war with the Ottomans again.
Yes.
And then is that going to be taking Serbia and Bulgaria for me? Or
Probably
God,
not.
You fucking coward.
We would be taking Wallachia and
Yeah,
Serbia.
you get these return state for me, so for Olympus, so it's basically free. Personally.
Like, we'll see, but,
yeah,
let's
it's
see.
infamy locked. I know that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, you're almost down to 50 infamy at this point, so it's not like
Yeah.
you've not dropped your infamy at all. So
Through capital comes power. Oh, now I got master of old and new. That's a market liberal. Vlad's now a market liberal.
Oh my god.
Maybe like put with the industrialists in power. So
For some reason, I now have the
bureaucrats. I can
intelligentsia.
start tuning my economy up.
Until August 30th next year.
Oh my! That was a free event. It just did it automatically. It came with fancy text.
Okay, where was I?
like, I can tell exactly what I got in what was given to me from the Ottomans, because it's all glowing bright red on the radical screen.
Oh fuck!
Yep.
Up. I'll be back in a bit. Groceries are here.
Yep.
And my mom needs help.
Fair enough.
I am sad now that, as far as I can tell, I can't see what the effects of switching to per capita does. Oh, there we are. Okay, I can. You just can't see it if you mouse over the enact thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it was part of the German Confederation, Limber. That's why it's independent, or at least an existing
Yes.
thing.
So how long till you get the SGF going?
Apparently, according to the journal entry, when I'm the sole unification candidate.
So
Yeah.
when you're the sole unification candidate, so you just need to
One
knock
would-
Prussia
truth.
out of major power status, which is pretty damn far.
No,
That's not too hard.
no,
Yeah.
he just has to. There's a war goal that kicks him out too.
Yeah.
Fair.
Prussia
I admit I haven't figured out how to do that yet in this patch. Ah, fuck, right, the springtime.
Oh, springtime of peoples. Let's go support the radical movement, because why not?
May God have mercy on us all.
Yeah. Also, I just noticed, I think Prussia lost half their army, either from disbanding it or from losing the provinces which they recruited the pops from.
Yeah, plus they're also paying war reps, so like they're economically fucked.
Yeah, once the
Like I just want to point out their GDP was 2.6 or 12.7 million. It's down below 5.
Oh yeah, no, I can see. Oh my goodness, look at the graph. It's
Yeah.
dead.
It's actually still going down.
Yeah, because they lost so much of their valuable land.
Yeah.
But yeah, there should be a war goal, or
At the
maybe it
moment,
might be like
my
2.
GDP is higher than theirs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Last time, you know, all I would have to normally do is like go to society/cultures or whatever. I guess, hold on, it's probably in the journal, isn't it? Because that's where the nation formation is now. Germany. Yeah. Ah, yes. There's launch unification play. I can do so in 1845, assuming I have researched nationalism.
And I assume you have.
No.
Oh.
Currently, I'm researching the labor movement.
Yeah. Anything in particular that you're looking at it to get out of that, or is it on the road to something else?
No, it's just automatic.
Oh,
My actual research is in production.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm actually getting the first choo-choos right now.
Nice.
I mean, it's drifting to me, so yeah.
Well, I'm learning how to make a cannery. Whatever that is.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. Pedro's the only other person old enough here to get that reference.
No, I get exactly what you're talking
Yes,
about.
yes, boomer.
It's possibly also the fact that I'm on the other side of the freaking ocean that I don't understand the freaking thing.
Damn, the autos. They didn't get the whole thing that they needed for their Tanzimat there.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Hmm?
Okay, yeah, no, they're independent now, though, so they're no longer an Ottoman vassal.
Was?
Egypt.
Well, yeah, no, they declared the revolts. I think. I don't.
Yeah,
think,
I wasn't sure if they, like, if that always made them independent, and it kind of looks like it does.
It might be something specific from that, but.
Yeah. Because normally, if you lose your independence war.
Looks like they are. So, if Venice wants to do the backdoor thing, they can do it now.
Alright.
So I feel compelled to note that I'm pretty sure that Great Britain didn't go in on the Qing for the Opium Wars.
Yeah, they still don't have Hong Kong.
Yeah, but it's also because the Qing has widespread opium addiction.
Yeah, the Qing haven't banned opium yet.
Yeah, there's no opium war because the Qing are chill.
I could have sworn I'd seen one of those non-important ticker messages in the bottom right.
Nope.
Said that they had done it. Okay.
There we go. I've got appointed bureaucrats. I think it's time for some universal suffrage.
The Slovenes are getting uppity.
In your land? Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. They're all
One more-
migrating to fucking Styria and Austria. Like, why are you like migrating into me?
Presumably because the conditions there are bad.
Yeah, I guess so. And you know what? I shouldn't complain because they migrate into me and then assimilate because they're out of their homeland.
Yeah. How can you tell if you're getting assimilation? Oh, Jesus. I didn't even realize how many. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just pointing out, like, Styria has fucking 9% Slovene now.
Who the fuck is migrating into me anyway?
There we go. I now know what the logistics are.
I have.
Good.
I'm so glad that I made the decision to separate church and state when I did, because if you look at the states that I pulled off the Ottomans, like if you look at the baseline states, like all Catholic, all Catholic, all Catholic, and immediately leave it Orthodox, Sunni, and then Catholics like a quarter. Orthodox and Sunni with no Catholics and some animists. I really needed that to keep my the land I'm incorporating from the Ottoman stable.
Ah, yes. The leader of my military is now a Democrat. In
Yeah.
silence.
We're all just jealous.
Dad, I'm watching you. I don't want you to pass things I don't want passed again.
And back.
Welcome back.
Oh my, what? Davy's specific happened or just nothing?
Yeah, it's been pretty chill.
Yeah, fair enough. Hold on, I get my food spent now.
But yeah, poor Prussia. I have almost as much GDP as them internally.
Oh, God.
Okay, I would appreciate it if my fucking landowners didn't try and revolt this time, because I need per capita taxation to not like have an economic crash. If I want to make any money, I need it.
Bring Daruga so I can build the navy faster.
So apparently I need pan-nationalism to actually form Germany.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
need
need-
nationalism to form the South German Federation and pan-nationalism to form Germany.
Fair enough. How does the South German and North German federations even work?
South German Federation, you just eat Württemberg, Baden, and Bavaria. And
Do they, like, oh, no, hold on. Do they get, like, anything?
they prevent the formation of the the other federation.
No, I mean, like, as in, do they have to like me? Do they get to say no?
I think if they're, I know that the way it works for the North German Federation is if they're in your power block, then they can get annexed pretty freely. I think improving relations drops the MTTH for it, or at least that's how it used to work.
Anyway, I mean, before we can even start on that, we have to resolve the Schleswig-Holstein question. Which, since Croatia has forsaken the concept of a navy...
Oh,
I apologize,
you
but
might
the economy physically can't handle it.
How big is the Dutch Navy, and are we expecting
It doesn't
them to be
exist.
Oh, well, I've got 16
okay.
ships.
That's why that's actually where I was going with this.
Cal,
Yeah,
I pulled
I was. Oh no.
I pulled up the thing on the wiki. If they're in our customs union, they will automatically join. Or if they're supporting you as a unification candidate.
Good to know.
Are we expecting anybody else other than the Danes to fuck about with this?
Don't know yet. We'll find out. France is at +5. I don't like that.
Oh, France became a republic again.
Yeah. So, France might.
Republic.
Really a horrible thing.
I mean,
They should be a monarchy.
Yeah, that's France. I can't do much about that one.
Yeah, no one can.
The other
So-
option for us would probably be to eat Prussia until we have a direct land border with them.
So why haven't you eaten Piedmont yet?
French.
Yeah,
Really?
the
'Cause
French
if I attack them, France doesn't care.
Oh, now it's the Russians. Great.
Yeah.
Wait,
Which
they-
is fine. Because, like, what are the Russians going to do?
Yeah, if it's just you, what are the Russians gonna do? Though they have enough flotilla.
I guess they have enough troops to, or, like, boats to land on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And else we can just go into Ukraine.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we're
no,
not
we can't.
being-
The Russians have over 500 troops right now.
Yeah, we're not
Russia
beating
is
that.
scary.
Like, there's a reason I'm trying to go for a peaceful resurgimento, and it's because trying to do it militarily doesn't fucking work.
Let's see. I mean,
Everybody's
don't
too
mind
invested
infantry.
in Italy.
On keeping Italy divided.
Yeah.
Yeah, which basically means we need to
Like,
lift.
technically,
Poland
you're
to-
supposed to be too, but we're gonna ignore that.
Well, you would, but then he put his own candidate for unification into the rank.
Yeah, you are my unification candidate, motherfucker.
Yeah, but my point is if you told this to Metternich in real life that the Emperor was planning for this, he would have dropped dead on the fucking spot.
He would have died of apoplexy and a heart attack.
Unified Italians?
I reiterate, he would have died on the fucking spot. So the fact he was, at least last I checked, still fucking alive was impressive.
Ah, yes, the Luddites are revolting.
Why not?
They demand secession. Yeah, So it turns out the free city of Trieste may not be as governable as I would have hoped.
I'll take it.
Jeez, that's several fucking failed debates on top shit. Bruh.
Like, we've already established if you give it to me, I know how to invest into a navy for it.
Yeah, you know, that's a fair point, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to build a navy at this point once I stop not having building done because I'd rather not have 2 bankruptcies back to back right now.
What was that about? 2 bankruptcies back to back and not worrying about bankruptcies?
Yeah. Armand doesn't care about bankruptcies. It's fine.
The
Supreme
Supreme
Alliance.
Alliance! Interesting naming there.
Especially because it's a trade league. If
And
that was a
it
military alliance, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I can get it.
also has a camel as part of his flag. If
I
you
mean,
look.
part of the reason why I'm now thinking about bankruptcy is because if I'm careful with my money and I can get per capita taxation in place, I won't actually have to choose between not being bankrupt and having a construction industry. And I'm kind of getting to that point.
Also, apparently, we combined in our power block have as much GDP as Russia. And its power
Because
block.
Russia's
Not
terrible.
shocking.
Not shocking at all.
Yeah. Good work, everyone.
Right? French is a republic.
Yes.
Uh,
I think we've all made a comment on it, just independently. Because every time one of us makes a comment on it, nobody else listens.
I mean, that
Well,
just
I'm
sums up a
cur-
lot of the stuff we do.
I'm also gonna
currently
make.
looking at how my wheat grows.
Okay, so
Alright there, Khrushchev.
the Prussian power block has collapsed down to 2 states other than Prussia now.
Yep.
Yeah, Prussia,
And one of those is a Prussian vassal, so I don't think it counts.
Yeah, it's Prussia, Mecklenburg, and their vassal, and I think that's it.
Yeah. I did not realize that the Zollverein was such a house of cards ready to come
It's
down.
more because you kicked free their industrial heartland. Like, just killing Westphalia is basically a death blow to Prussia early on.
Kicked
assuming
out
he-
their industrial heart and then just asked them to pay for everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, the other option is annexing Schlesien, because that's where they keep Friedrich Krupp, which has a bunch of, which is like their industrial heartland.
Yes,
for,
I know. That's what I want to annex in 1845.
Yes.
That is
And
over
along-
1/3 the Prussian GDP last I checked.
Yeah, and
Where's
alongside
Fleisch-
hopefully taking leadership, I'd assume.
Yeah, alongside
Fleischmann?
that.
Oh, it's Polish.
North
Yes,
German.
like, that's how it is.
It's
It was originally
Polish.
Polish, and then during the partitions, it got incorporated into
You're not
Prussia.
Polish.
Yeah, I am. I'm Polish and
Oh, yeah,
Ukrainian.
you're Ukrainian Polish, yeah.
It's
So,
more
the
valuable a state than Brandenburg. You take Schleichen off of them, and they die. Just straight up, it's a quarter of their GDP. They've stabilized, but if you take it, they die.
I don't know why Westphalia actually wants my help, given I can't do anything for them, but
Are they offering you anything valuable?
an obligation.
If you can get them into the power block, it's not bad.
That's basically what I'm thinking. Is
I mean, they're gonna
All right,
win anyway.
Netherlands, if you make a fucking
Yeah.
join, I'm calling in 2 Sicilies on your ass.
Okay.
I can see when the Ottoman War finished because it's where my average standard of living just craters.
Okay,
at
that was weird.
Hey, I'm Kelvin.
mm,
I'm gonna be planning to invade Zanzibar very soon once my fleet gets a bit more recruitment into it.
okay.
So when it comes, I might ask to become a Dominion at least.
Very well.
Do we happen to have any lead mines already built, or?
I just want to point out that you
I can
actually
build some.
are the are what? The fuck? Protectorate is just lines up. There's no difference between. There's nothing. Okay, puppets cannot become dominions. Now.
Wow.
Yeah, they switched the tracks. Did you not know about that?
I kind of knew it.
I did personally.
Board of the Sardinian Pitman.
I understood that that was like something they did. I didn't understand the consequences of it though.
Mm.
So I'm just going straight to Protectorate.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's taking off my fleet to get up. So I will say.
Have you researched Power of the Purse?
Me?
It's being auto-researched right now, so it'll be very soon.
Because yeah, that literally multiplies your shipbuilding rate by 5.
Yeah, I heard.
So.
I overheard that conversation, definitely. So,
Do I need the naval crap for the lance tax?
Yes.
Fuck.
So I note that the colonial exploitation. Do millet farms count as plantations for the purpose of bonuses to plantations?
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
They do not.
Did we still need locally produced dye, or are we fine trading it?
I mean, locally produced is always better.
Yeah, because you don't have to pay the bureaucracy for the trade route.
You know, for a given value of locally. Alright, I'll queue
Yeah,
up
local
5
market
and
or
Dahomey.
not.
So, in other words, the liberal revolt is winning in Westphalia.
yes.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Appointed bureaucrats. Very, very nice.
Wow, look at you all and your fucking changes being made.
To our government.
Yeah.
I mean, I have intelligentsia currently solely in power.
Yeah, I pulled in the petit bourgeois because they have a radical, but I've also got the intelligentsia in.
I got
My
jingoist.
are thankfully not super powerful, but
Look,
I'm
I got
trying-
options between moderate and a jingoist. I chose the jingoist for my government.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, as long as Metternich's around because he's such a good fucking political operator, my government is stagnant.
Yeah. Alright, I got per capita at adoption. Once I do that, then I'll be making money, even wall building.
Is there a way to see the market's full trade routes?
Get market and hit trade route.
Yeah, it's filtered by owner all.
Ah, thank you.
You need to go to the trade routes tab and open the filters.
So why are we exporting guns?
Because they can buy from us without us being able to say no.
Yes.
Yeah, pharma. Yeah. Yeah. Once it only becomes us subjects, then we can coordinate stuff. But
So let's import more grain.
Well,
And wood.
You, sir, I'm pretty certain just fucking cheated, but we're gonna ignore that.
are the Africans winning again?
No, but he managed to, once the battle was over, I say over, like it's still going, he's like down to his last 100 dudes, and suddenly spawned 5k out of nowhere into the battle. Which, as I remark, I'm pretty certain is fucking cheating, but I still won, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
well, I've got a 70% chance to get per capita taxation, so hopefully on next tick that'll go through.
Ah, shit. That's not margins I'm comfortable with.
Now, if
What do
only
we
6
what do we
people-
think the odds are if I go after Benin, France joins because Benin bribes them at -20?
I just did it. The liberal movement actually got strong enough. I have a market liberal landowner leader.
Huzzah!
Nice.
To laissez-faire!
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm bolstering the radical movement, which is actually surprisingly strong. Not quite as strong as the peasant movement, but I can't really help the peasant movement right now. They want me to do homesteading. Is that a good idea for this, or no?
Oh, there's power to purse. Now again, now my name
It's
is gonna have to do
something.
shit.
I don't really know.
Yeah, because it's a choice between tenant farmers and homesteading, and it's like, is it valuable? The problem is that homesteading also radicalizes the landowners, and I'd rather radicalize them by like getting rid of the monarch or trying to get elections, as opposed to
For fuck's sake, we're a constitutional monarchy. The Constitution may say the monarch's absolute, but we're a constitutional monarchy. You stay in a monarchy.
That's what I do with the qualification.
Okay, I've got no clue what the agitators do now.
50% is. Oh wait, actually, can't.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus.
Why is this 2 different armies? Alright.
Why is Bohemia on fire?
Why isn't Bohemia on fire?
It's a
Why is
wildfire.
Bohemia on fire? Why does
I
it
believe
look like a volcano?
Yeah, what the fuck happened over there for him?
There's a
I believe
wildfire.
wildfire.
There's
Yeah.
a wildfire.
Look, there's also one.
Oh my god, that's just a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all of Germany too.
Oh
Oh,
my
shit.
god, Germany's on fire.
Fire, fire burns.
It's
every
got 4
fire.
months
I
before it
look
goes
away
away.
for 1 second and then suddenly everything goes up.
Big fire.
Ah, shit. Egypt, fuck off.
Yeah, places are apparently having a bit of barbecue now.
Wait, can I beat the Egyptian Navy? I think I can.
Yeah, they only have 3 boats.
Yeah, I suppose it just doesn't matter when they have that.
Don't worry, about it if the local wildlife is screaming in North German.
Yep.
And
That's
the
awkward.
fucking West Philly is still beating the shit out of each other. What is happening?
Yep. Honestly, like that's probably how the wildfire started.
Is there any support I could get for land here? Land war against Egypt?
Well, you shouldn't fight a land war against Egypt.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
prefer
that's-
not to, but they've joined, so
Yeah, but they can't get there.
they can. They literally are right now. I'm watching them sail.
Ah.
Huh? You might be.
You might be a
having fun.
tad bit fucked.
Like I'm on like convoy interception, so that should like get them down eventually. But I'm worried they're gonna win before they're down.
Right. Yeah. I guess you are facing a thing in. Right. Ah, yes. The radical movement is making demands.
Oh, well, France just joined, so never. Yeah, if you just want to take this down, I'll take the war reps because we're not gonna win this.
Yeah. I don't know what that regime change is going to do to you. Probably only good things, given France is a republic.
Yep. You know what? I'm down for this anyway. It's worked out.
I'm pretty sure you just bought the end of your duke.
It still works now.
Like, you're just basically, yeah, sure, I'll give you tips on my income for 10 years for some law changes.
Now I'm getting
No,
lots of
fine.
shit for myself, because Vlad is a market liberal. He's a hardened capitalist.
It even got me down to cultural exclusion.
Nice.
Oof.
Let's see here. I am a presidential republic, wealth voting, which not great, not bad. Cultural exclusion, freedom of conscience, appointed bureaucrats. You know what?
Yeah,
I think this has been an absolute win.
Yeah, I'd
Not,
push for
what's
cultural
not a win,
exclusion
of course, is the
if I wasn't trying to liberalize my government more.
I'm personally
Radicals
working
at the
on
gates.
I'm working dedicating.
why the fuck? Oh right, because I technically now don't get the benefits from the. Oh no.
Oh no.
You found the downside.
I might not have enough bureaucracy to support my taxing right now. Please hold. Yeah, no, I don't.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, memory lost.
Emergency
Okay.
buildings, go.
Yep.
Damn Chinese! They took out another internet line. This time in the Mississippi.
This time in the Mississippi.
Were we blaming the Chinese? I thought we were blaming somebody else.
The
it's a
Chinese just-
vessel and the Russian flag.
Chinese mercenaries hired by the Russians.
Yeah, it took out internet lines, so I'm blaming them for why my internet went down for a moment.
Are you sure it wasn't a Ukrainian drone?
Yeah, we don't have those over here.
That's
That's a
actually
huge
You can't,
problem.
Yeah.
No, you can't be sure.
No, actually we can, because we have a functional radar network. We have this thing called NORAD.
Not to mention
Also,
being one of the last groups Ukraine should be wanting to hit.
Also, Ukrainian drone hitting
I'm
a
sorry,
steam
where
angle.
was that?
I've been is fucking trying to make a joke, and everyone's like, "Oh hell no!"
No, because we have more funny jokes we get to make back.
Where was that radar network when that thing happened?
What thing?
What?
They demonetized
The
it.
towers. And yeah, the planes were on radar the whole time. We knew
Yeah.
about them.
We just
We
didn't
just-
realize where their final destination was.
Yeah.
They weren't military planes. They were just jets.
They
Yeah.
were civilian repurposed aircraft. And F-16s
Yeah.
were launched to intercept.
Yeah, are you kidding? Like, every plane in fucking North America was on the ground in, what, 20, 30 minutes? After the
Basically.
planes hit?
I mean, by the time the hijacking got known,
There was
Yeah.
over 400
everything
Americans
got grounded.
trapped in Canada for 3 months. Not 3 months. For 3 days because of it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it might have also been in Europe as well. Not sure.
Yeah, probably, because it's like, oh yeah, we're over the Atlantic, and we're not allowed to enter into American airspace, or some F-16s will shoot us down.
Yeah, exactly.
Better turn back!
I'm too young to remember what the European response was.
Yes, I have per capita
Going
taxation.
gung-ho with us in the Middle East?
I just remember that basically our fucking airports turned into shanty towns.
Yeah.
There was a city in Canada that apparently had Adopt American for a couple days.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
Okay, I think I can pull off wealth voting without triggering a revolt from my landowners, because they'll only push it to about 50 for their
I'm still mildly. Wait, I can go right back in against Benin? What?
Do it.
So
Well
notably,
done.
Yeah, because I have the truce with them, because I was the war leader, Hayden.
Egypt doesn't indicate that they want to join this time.
Nothing
And neither
gained.
do the French.
So, once again, Hayden, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And Hayden's all like, I just want to be fucking independent. And I'm just keep on giving all this good shit to Hayden, and he keeps,
In fairness, I would have already had all of Nigeria if I was.
It's fucking.
I mean,
You
why
sure about
don't
Hayden
you
is
have
never
all of
happy.
Italy already.
Of course not. I'm American.
Hayes is a proper
For-
I
Italian.
was gonna say, you work at Walmart, it doesn't matter how much happiness you have, it's all sucked out of you every day. Through a little straw by a man in a suit.
You think he's still wearing a suit? Come on, be real now.
Ah, yes, the
I
Emperor
wish
wears
it
no
was-
clothes.
Classy.
I
Yeah.
wish he was wearing the suit.
No, he's wearing a gip suit, sure.
He's wearing a suit. It's made of gold. His name is Donald Trump.
Damn it. I was taking a drink, you bastard.
What? It could be Elon Musk.
I suppose that would be worse.
But every company that's under Elon Musk that isn't SpaceX kind of dies.
Well, that's because SpaceX is a culture around distracting Elon with shiny things.
But it
Yeah.
also helps that, like, SpaceX, its primary business model is from the government, which, as long as you can keep them happy, you're not gonna fucking fail.
Yeah. I mean,
Apparently,
I just want to
Elon-
point out, Musk is, like an illegal immigrant who
We should've-
literally survives off of government subsidies.
Yes. He is the welfare baby.
Yeah, they want their welfare queens. We've got a good example right there.
We have
Uh,
the best example we ever have is their entire fucking states.
Elon
look at-
Musk.
Mm.
By
Don't
the
get
way,
me started.
Elon Musk wants to buy Hasbro now.
Hey, Kelvin.
What's up?
Yeah, to get
You
the
gave me that protector stats, and so go vape Zanzibar.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Slower next time, Dusty.
choo-choos.
Okay, I'll speak slower. He gave me protector stats, so I go vape Zanzibar.
Oh.
He wants autonomy.
Yeah, I'm joining the coal colony thing with Aiden.
Yeah. It's so weird now that you guys can't be like Dominions.
Yeah.
I don't
Why?
know.
Why is it
Okay.
weird?
Domains are a specific
That's-
thing.
Hey, Hayden.
What's up?
I don't think France is watching. Could you take Katie?
Maybe, no,
the
because
French
I'm
aren't
currently in a
watching
thing
it,
against
or something.
Benin.
Just the way you said it, it's like the French aren't watching. Quick, steal all of their lands.
Basically.
The French aren't watching. We take Katie.
So, in theory... No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Sag. Wait, two Sicilies, when did you do this? You have made me very sad.
What did they do?
We had an alliance and apparently they broke it at some point.
There's a revolution in North Germany.
Yeah, it's the springtime of nations. There's revolts everywhere. All of my revolts went away when I started building more iron mines and getting more people to work in them.
Yeah, no. Pretty effective way of getting them to. I'm just
Oh,
abusing.
hey, here's all these high-paying jobs.
Yeah, I'm just abusing the fact that I have a powerful radical movement right now to enact to democratize.
My income is a bit of a swing and a miss.
Hey, kid, you want to get black lung?
That's iron, or that's coal, not iron.
I'm doing coal.
Fair enough.
I'm apparently doing lead and sulfur, so we're not going to question it.
I'm doing, at the moment, iron.
Russia's doing the same thing I did, and supporting a government against the radicals that... At least that one he can, I guess, access.
Technically.
Yeah.
I know also I can build my own munitions plants.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to do like processed goods right now. Like, I'm looking at like tooling workshops, stuff like textile mills. Like, I feel that's going to end up being my niche, is just doing refining stuff.
Wait. Oh man, because the
God.
French joined against me.
No.
This is like the worst. I have the most, like, weirdly equal shit.
This is awkward as hell.
This is my government. Everyone is like roughly equal power.
Everything is perfectly balanced.
Yeah, what the fuck, Metternich?
Hey, look at mine.
Oh, look at you. You have a ruling coalition.
Yeah, but look at their
They hate him.
stance.
Yeah, they're
They-
just fucking angry at you.
Man,
Like with that stance, I'm pretty certain they should leave government immediately, but they're not allowed to.
I mean, this is
Here's
quite
mine.
funny.
Yeah, meanwhile, I've got petit bourgeois intelligentsia. They both love me, and they're making up about 20% of my.
Mark, their little lad is blessed.
I also kind of have damn. Okay, I take it back. This forced regime change has been awful for me.
No, at least some of the revolt is actually.
I've just watched my landowners go from like 22 to 30 plus clout. They're still actively climbing. Oh dear God.
Oh, Bushfire is done with. Yippee.
Yeah.
I'm mostly just laughing because you're like, "Oh, this is great for me," and now it's like, "Oh no!"
So Galvin, the atomic increase, please, if you can.
I guess.
Thank you.
Well, I just made the landowners happy. Because I made the current dude in charge resign because they were pissed, which put a Democrat in charge. What is this?
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's
What
hilarious.
is this? Like, if it wasn't for the fact they equally support wealth voting, I could go down to census or universal if I had the tech.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I'm doing wealth voting because anything higher would probably have the landowners try and throw revolts. Otherwise, like, that's the only reason. If it wasn't for that, I'd definitely just have a I would just have a I'd be going for not census suffrage. Yeah, I'd be going for universal. I had to cancel it because I tried for it, and then I got a revolt from the landowners. But wealth voting, they wouldn't revolt for, and I'd like to at least try and shoot for not having monarchy before the springtime people's time's out.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna try
Yeah,
this, and then I'm gonna
that's
see if I
fine.
can't get the monarchy cleared out for a presidential republic.
Okay, where's my art schools? There's my art schools.
Oh yeah, I forgot art schools have like trash fucking productivity always. Ugh.
Never mind.
I
It looks
think
like
we're
the
at
highest we'll
one-
be able to get during the springtime of peoples is wealth voting without getting a revolt. Might be because I'm trying to push hard. And the traditionalist movement, or the absolutist movement, has huge amounts of support. In a lot, even in stuff like the intelligentsia.
Ooh, new mandate.
Nice.
Maybe.
So, do we want food standardization 2 for minus 10% mortality?
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah, we do.
More people is
Everyone's
always
immediately like, "Yep, less mortality."
Yes, I like the increased pop growth. To be honest.
Yeah. And then the next one is literally just a hard +1 standard of living, so.
That's all.
God, food standardization is just so good. I feel like it is the one that nobody really realizes, but holy shit.
It is very good in general. Both it and modded, especially modded, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Also, what the fuck? I have a larger GDP than Prussia.
It's almost like
Prussia is not recovering at all.
So are we gonna?
Really good, got it.
It's.
No, wait.
I'm guessing the truce is almost over, Kale.
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
that may have been a mistake. I'm gonna make the mistake worse.
August is when it's over.
Okay, my friends not give a shit. That's good. I vote.
Apparently, Saxony is now rivaling Prussia. It's the little country that thinks it can.
Well, I mean, it can right now, considering how terribly Prussia is doing. It's not the little country that could if it actually can.
Alright.
And we were never properly solving this iron shortage, are we?
No, because
mean,
literally the
August
more
is
iron we mine, the more construction sectors we build, and thus the more iron we demand.
It's an eternal
It's
cycle.
a bit of a feedback
It's
loop.
also I'm trying to produce steel on occasion.
And there's the
Yeah,
last
and he's the one who
My
has
steel
most of
mills
the
are
iron.
taking a loss at the moment.
Mine are making.
I mean, I'm hoping to fix this soon because I am getting the water tube boiler.
I see the prices are getting up again.
Focus
So anyway,
on.
I hope we have enough tools and fucking coal, which we don't, but oh well.
I'm making more coal mines as we speak.
And I'm building more tools. I was doing a bit of construction
Yeah.
sectors because I'm getting a lot of money right now. So I'm building a bunch of tooling workshops and stuff like food and textiles.
I've been occasionally building tool workshops, a few steel mills, and then coal.
I'm just currently building some iron mines right now.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm piggybacking off of the fact that we have a lot of people in here to industrialize in high value goods, stuff like food
Yeah.
industries, tooling, and the like. Kind of like how I built my economy on being the engine producer.
So,
in the-
theoretically, I can join the colonial race as well. But we have 2 colonizers already, so should
How
I?
can you colonize?
I think when he gets
I have-
Ukraine.
I guess if we
don't have
conquer
personnel.
more Ukraine, yeah, that's gonna be pretty tough. Russia is up to almost 600 troops.
If we take, or if I get a Black Sea port, because
Well, yeah, but again, that requires fighting Russia.
Or
no,
Prussia.
that Prussia, Polish,
Yeah, I guess. Assuming I don't take those.
I think I'm so smart.
I mean, if we feel like fighting the Ottomans, apparently Russia doesn't like Circassia right now.
Yes, the classic EU4 move of attacking an ally to drag in someone allied to a larger power.
Yes.
Well, I meant that more. We could take Circassia if we felt like fighting the Ottomans, and then fight them too, I suppose.
And what would do we need from Circassia?
Well, I remember somebody saying something about a port, so
Yeah, but it's
And
not
it
gonna be
does
able to
have
get
black
there.
soil.
Oh, Spain's at war with Britain for some reason. Oh, never mind specifically.
They're not part of Ukraine.
They're not part of Ukraine yet.
Nigeria's not part of Italy either.
No, they're part of Venice. What's this Italy you speak of?
Look, we just expand Ukraine to the Caucasus. Problem solved.
All right. Who's selling or who's buying dye from the Dutch?
Not me.
Also, soon I'll be able to supply dyes as well. Via them.
Nobody? Question mark. They're just automatically exporting it to us. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's I got it. And the Vietnam war's gone pretty well. Yippee! Soon, Tangika will be under Austrian control, in some form.
So we perhaps
The expansion of tooling workshops to help provide for more tools is going well. Also, I might start up once more the engine industry in my nation.
So, Cal, could we
What's up?
perhaps align France to join us in a war against Russia eventually, or Great
Well,
Britain?
I don't know. Probably not.
But yeah,
No one really likes me, unfortunately, so...
I wonder if it had anything to do with that 95 infamy at game start.
Oh, I imagine it did. It was kind of expected.
God, looking at his
Well,
fucking diplomatic in that
France-
mode.
France is about to get a radical movement revolution, so oh no, never mind. Okay. So it's capped, but they could kick it over. Oh boy,
Well,
the
hopefully
reactionary
soon
movement
enough,
is-
the Ottomans are coming unrecognized, so that'll be less limitation from them.
There we go.
They are really at risk of having a revolt breakout if they get pushed too hard. Their radical movement is 15% pop and 77% militant, while the reactionary is currently relevant at 9 and protesting 67.
Alright.
Alright, let's try and improve our relations to at least neutral with these guys. That should help.
So why am I...
Alright.
Oh, right, because I'm the one that owns this.
Water tube boiler.
I wish there was a way to privatize, but set it to where your own nation got first dibs.
That's not very free market of you.
I like the term preferred market.
Come on, just privatize your things. My guys can't buy all of it.
And if they do?
I mean, they literally can't. I don't have enough money in my investment pool to do it.
How much money do you have in your investment pool?
Not a lot.
Yeah, I need to expand my construction sectors, because I'm at 2 million.
So again, your guys will literally just buy them all.
I wish they would, but they won't, because they only start buying the shit whenever they finish their fucking queue. Because it takes private construction in order to fucking purchase something that exists, apparently.
No, they'll buy it even if the queue's not finished.
If they have enough money to buy it and also pay for the construction, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's at 2 million, I'm pretty sure they do, but they're still not doing it, so...
Okay, I'm working on this thing called nitroglycerin. Gonna blow some things up.
I almost at P9. Gotta get, like, colonial law first after laissez-faire.
I have a feeling Russia's never going to get weakened.
I mean, they typically don't. It's a weird dynamic for them.
Eh.
Like, once they start taking hits, they don't tend to recover too well.
Well, I mean, the real thing to point out is that Russia also in general just doesn't grow. Part of that is because they're maintaining 600,000 troops. So when we have a modern military, you know,
That's how I'm working with.
we just dig some trenches, lay out some Maxim guns, and the war crimes happen on their own.
I mean, I'm
Also,
currently
it looks
working
like
on field
Spain's dying
since
to,
7 days.
So, wow, somebody is really trying to buy some explosives. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Spain went after the Netherlands, and now they're getting
it's a munitions
devoured by
plant.
the British.
Yeah, I said that a while ago.
I didn't even notice it.
If I decide to take this.
5. There we go. Fieldworks unlocked.
Egypt's
What's the
looking
defense?
fucky because they always look fucky.
Yeah, because they're getting chunks taken out of them by the Ottomans,
Oh,
and
shit.
they're expanding
Although-
south, and they fuck around in the south.
Ashanti doesn't have a coast, right? No, it doesn't.
Yeah, they don't.
So Egypt can join this one and eat my ass. Got it.
Yes.
The Venetian colonial adventures to get dyes for the Austrian market.
Oh no, I already got dyes. Now I'm just gathering a Lebensstrom.
Jeez. I mean, you still need to unite Italy.
There we go.
That's why I need the Lebensstrom.
He doesn't need Lebensraum, he needs
Zanzibar.
manpower. He needs meat for the grinder.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, that's how I make the Lebensstrom.
Jesus.
Don't worry about the war crimes. Everything's
You're
fine.
basically using the Stalin method of it.
Did it work? Didn't it?
Jesus.
All right.
Well,
Uh,
that's the
so-
statement of the
I see
session.
what's
You know,
happening.
thankfully, all my practice playing Millennium Dawn and not commenting on horrible things happening in front of me
Okay.
really pays off.
By the way, has anyone paid attention to what's happening in Prussia right now?
No, not really. I'm
They're
preparing
having
to be-
famines.
Probably.
I think the
Everywhere,
Poles
at least
might
5% of their population is starving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Poles might also revolt soon. I think they might. Revolt.
Like, the only reason I haven't gone in yet is because Russia is at +10 to supporting Prussia.
Yeah, that would do it. Ooh.
Oh, yes, so Russia wants to worship Russia as a P in front of his name.
Yeah, I'm guessing you can't shift them at all by improving relations with them.
I'm currently doing that, actually, in the hopes that it will
Excellent.
help.
What about the Dutch? Dutch are on hold.
I mean, the Dutch are, like, also going to join in on Prussia's side, but I don't care.
No, I mean, like, if you target the Dutch to get the Prussians.
Oh.
And they are in a defensive alliance.
Then Britain will side with the Netherlands.
If
Fair
it's
point.
done.
Fair enough.
What about Anhalt, who Prussia's guaranteeing?
Where the fuck's Anhalt?
In the middle
Great
of Prussia.
question.
It's in the middle of Prussia.
Then Prussia may not even join that one.
What if
Very
I'm
relevant.
in a war with Prussia? And you jump in last minute?
That would work. Can you do that?
If you change my thing.
Sure, but is that also going to change anything?
No, because it pauses the escalation for a couple days, so it's still.
Yeah, no, I'm still like, but Russia's still probably going to support them. Is what I'm saying. Like, is there any reason they wouldn't support Prussia against you?
They might not hate him as much as they hate you.
Yeah, they don't hate me as much as you.
Fair. I mean, I'm gonna wait and see once I'm out of poor relations with Russia. It should probably help.
Because I'm at neutral relations with Prussia. With Russia.
You're a traitor.
With Russia. Sorry.
Greater.
And I can improve relations with Russia as well to see.
I feel like if you're on colonial exploitation, it should automatically close all factories and colonies.
Why? They're cheap labor.
Because minus 10% manufacturing output, and the fact they didn't really make factories in a damn colony. Not the African style ones, at least.
Well, that's why you release them and have them on industry ban.
Well, no, there's extraction economy now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like when you take them over. Also, does that one actually ban?
A lot of it, yeah. I think it actually bans more than industry banned, which is hilarious.
I mean, they both just say heavy industry, so I'm not sure.
Oh. Then no, but
I do really like from
Egypt,
the
you
side
can't
that
fight
the
me.
construction queue
Eat
is
a
a lot
dick.
more responsive.
I'm totally not grudging about last time, fellas.
I'm
I swear.
waiting for him to set up a naval invasion of your homeland and then laugh.
I mean, A, I have 20 boats to his 0. And
Yeah, that's
B, my entire navy is still in the med for that exact reason.
fair enough.
yeah. Egypt does not have a navy, so.
Yeah, because I think the navy they did have were in one of the states the Ottomans took, so... You know, it doesn't tend to end too well.
Yeah. Railways just finished drifting to me, so I'm going to start building them in... I need to build one in Croatia just because it's run out of infrastructure.
I wish
Yeah.
railways would drift me. I'm getting canneries.
You're
I already have the
welcome.
railways.
Bastard.
I already have the branching out thing as well. The journal entry for it.
Good God, wealth voting is taking a while.
I just need now.
I'm almost to the point where I can run a surplus while at war. It's glorious.
I'm still just continuing with this shit where my trade unions exist.
Oh no.
What?
My trade unions exist.
That is a
Jimbo?
not good thing. Good thing to hear.
Oh,
In 1946,
you have trade.
Well,
they are at 5.1% clout. They are influential.
My trade unions haven't poked above like 2.2% or 2.5.
mine is at super.
Workers of the Empire unite.
So it seems.
Well, luckily we're an ideological union, so when I go communist, I'm taking you all with me.
You know what? I'm down for this. Do it.
Honestly, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna laugh if we do manage to take this game all the way to the end date, and your trade unions have remained staunchly non-communist.
Holy shit!
Hmm?
The polls into space! I have the highest literacy of the Empire!
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason I passed you Krakow.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
and
also
it's not even by that much. Like, you've got some stiff competition.
Me at 51, I'm at 41, so it's not that bad.
I'm at 48.
it's in Austria that are mostly competing right now, with the side thing of Venice. Like it's
What do you
those
mean a side
three-
thing of Venice?
You're not. You're only a. You're only what is it? Protectorate, not a proper puppet. You aren't really a part of the empire.
So if I'm not really a part, there's no issue if I just declared independence revolt right now.
You're not leaving.
You'll be annexed.
You know what? Arman's Croatia, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Kale, I think for his words, this should happen.
What you want? You want the
Decline.
Venetian lake?
No, he demanded Montenegro.
Uh,
Can you actually get states from your fellow
Yes.
vassals?
Yeah.
uh, so is it a good idea to establish a company even if none of them will reach prosperity?
Yeah, it still
not
gives
really.
a massive throughput bonus.
That's if
Okay.
it's only for their owned buildings. So if the buildings that you would establish them in are not profitable, and you don't have a lot of stuff that you can give to them, it's probably not worth it even.
Cat, what did you bring to me? Why the fuck did you bring me Pokemon Leaf Green?
Right, I forgot they changed it to where they're their own entity now.
Why were you carrying this around, Cat?
That's
You know,
not
that
good.
almost makes me scared to establish this one because it's an agricultural company.
I'm also very deeply confused as I look at my company's list. Because according to this thing, there are 8 tooling workshops. Kustenland, Styria in Austria. 5 in Kustenland. Oh my god, I have a bunch of like shitty tooling workshops in fucking Trieste.
So you should hand it off to moi.
No,
I'm not sure that
it
would
should be
help.
handed off to Croatia.
Yeah, if you can't get Montenegro, then that's the next best option for letting you form.
It's the harbor for Austria.
Yeah, it's the Austrian harbor, so neither of you are getting it.
Yeah, no.
We can renegotiate when I have a northern port.
Like Amsterdam.
It's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be Pomerania. Let's be fair.
That's mine.
So, Arts Academy.
Danzig.
Is there many people producing art in the Empire?
I'm producing art.
I
I've got
some.
like a tiny.
It's pretty trash.
Yeah.
I think.
I was mostly asking because I have a unique company for it, so a bit more profitable for us all if I was the one to do it. So that's why I
How
was
weird.
I have an arts academy in Moravia because
colonial
the
affairs
people
going.
demanded it.
How weird. U.S. hasn't exploded into fascism yet. Or
give them a couple more years. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, give it a few
Dictatorship.
more years. It's coming.
Like until they make it past
what is
the
mine?
Civil War date, I don't put anything past them. Which is kind of how it goes.
Yeah, it's until the Jacksonian Democrat ideology dies out, really.
Does it actually ever? Because I did a game and it didn't go away at all.
It seems to become a lot less frequent over time.
No, I mean that's like one of their tenets to the party. That's why I wasn't sure.
No, is it? Or
Yeah,
is
for
it
some-
now?
Yeah, it's
No,
one of their.
no. That's not the thing. Jacksonian Democrat. Not Jeffersonian.
Right. There's that other one. I forgot there was 2 different
Yeah.
ones. I probably just mixed them up then in that case.
Yeah, because that ideology does some fucking weird shit, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It is weird. But that also just describes of most of early historical US.
I think Russia just allied Prussia.
That's scary.
Well, that's fun.
I mean, it's not much de facto difference from what they were previously doing, so.
It's literally just in front of me. Went up like 70 to support.
they have
no,
no.
never mind.
They don't have an alliance yet.
Yeah, no.
No, they're rivaling each other. No, wait, that's Austria. You.
Yeah, that's an Austrian flag.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
flag
they have
looks
a trade
similar.
agreement. That's why I think they just set up a trade agreement.
Yeah.
There's a diplomatic play in North Germany currently.
I can see that.
You might be able to join in and get something from it.
Is there anything you just really want though?
If he can get Lubeck to sway with take state for Schleichen, then
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. Ask for some more goals. They'll ask for just about. Do I take a state or do I take German leadership?
Take German
German
leadership.
yeah, because that'll lock Prussia out from doing any formation, and then you can start freely integrating some of the southern states by improving relations and dragging them into the power block.
Yeah, then that just leaves us needing to deal with Denmark, and that should be comparatively easy.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the British there who protect
That's why I
you.
said comparatively, compared to Prussia and Russia.
Yeah, that's true.
Lubeck back down, you bastards.
Who was in
Wait,
there?
did
Yeah,
your thing
I
become
got
secondary
you.
though?
Stonia's here.
Wait, we have a stone you?
Yeah, he just joined.
He just joined. He's muted.
How much further do you have to go before you become a great power again?
Let's see. I'm at 160 out of 190.
Okay, so you're not necessarily too much.
I guess then you just muted late.
Like, because I'm literally just waiting on you right now before I can do the Resigimento. At least, before I become a candidate.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to figure it out. It's not exactly easy here.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
There's a trade unions interest group in the Senate exile. By Prussia.
I don't think that one's necessarily worth it.
More the case of then there was.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Well,
Sonia.
I,
Hi.
by the way, forgot to inform you guys I was probably not going to be able to show. I have been at a Christmas dinner with my father.
Nice.
You have fun.
You guys playing Vic, I guess, then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Austria.
Everyone's in
We're
Austria.
doing the Chinese
Oh.
shit with Austria, and it's
Yep.
been terrible. I'm
Oh, I
under
imagine.
Austria as Italy.
Yeah, Austria is fucking horrible. Their empire sucks.
It's
Well,
been great.
I mean, we.
Play Romania. I just got Zanj.
Gee. Well,
I-
is it even worthwhile for me to get on? Because if you guys are going to be playing for another, well, hour or more, I probably will join you.
I'm going to be leaving at 6 because I have another Victoria.
Yeah, well, you want to just take over for Dusty?
Yeah, I can take over for him. I will be
'Cause,
home in like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, you'll be Romania, led by the glorious Duke Vlad Tepes.
Oh, he's a duke yet, but he's definitely a landowner leader.
Do I
There's
get
almost
to
one.
impale
Shit,
people?
I forgot.
Yeah.
I've got somewhere else to be in about 30 minutes.
Also, he's a market liberal. So I got laissez-faire, so very good laws.
No,
And I'm good core exploitation, so you'll be pretty good still, on that front.
Well, I
hear
mean, I'm
We heard you.
personally one of those planned economy kind of guys. I don't much like laissez-faire, but sure.
Well, it's definitely better than nothing else.
It's simply a different way to play.
It's kind of... I like laissez-faire because it takes a lot of load off my ADHD ass brain.
Yeah, it's fair.
But
We
we-
finally have enough iron.
But yeah, we should be going for a little while, so if you want to show up
no,
and
like,
join.
I've probably got to go, like, probably about now, including travel time.
Mm.
Okay, see ya. We don't need Venice.
Venice
Wow.
is not necessary.
You know what?
Hello?
I hope my AI fucking gets Francis for his independence, you bastard.
Okay, we can definitely annex you.
Alright, well, in that case, the revolution vanquished.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get that in 2-2, and I'm still trying to enact
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, I'll disconnect and continue driving unimpeded.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Don't call and drive,
driving one
dumbass.
Drive.
What were
You
you
know,
saying?
I have a very safety-minded car, so I'm not bad worried about crashing.
Ah, yes.
I mean,
My car is
that's
invincible.
That's the famous last words, right there.
You're driving one of those cyber trucks, huh? That.
Absolutely not. Cybertrucks are fucking impossible to get in Sweden. We have a blockade on those. I don't know if you know this, but they refuse to sign Swedish union papers, which means all unions say no, no, just no. It's
Lol.
impossible to even import them now.
Okay, so are we gonna be stopping or are we gonna continue?
I think we're stopping.
Okay.
Because
Oh, well.
Hayden's out, Dusty's out in under 10, so.
All right.
So I'm for me.
I'm gonna grab a save.
I'm at 6 p.m. is in an hour, but yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna be
well.
leaving soonish anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, they are
Not long enough for Snow you to
In
think
fact,
that
they're even starting to call right now, so I'm just gonna go right now.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
So thank you everyone for watching. We've been your lovely hosts, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye, folks.
Yep.
Wait, are you telling me that I joined, talked, and then ended the game pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Well, that's going to look
you.
great on YouTube. That's going to look so great.
Type in the comments how much you hate Stony for ending this session.
Oh, it's okay. I love
it
all
was
of you.
Hayden that left.
If Stony didn't come in, Hayden would have completely forgotten and kept playing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, shout out to all my homies watching the Venezuela series. Oh, God.
You weren't even watching that.
I am! It got mentioned to me that it was being uploaded when I started fucking Shane watching that shit.
Are you even like a fucking sub?
I am!
Oh, fair enough.
But my name is... I had to change my name like recently on YouTube to match up with my Discord name.
Because yeah, there is no Stone you on this.
Oh yeah, I have been...
Although based on the
going
picture, I'm gonna guess you're Joseph Phillips.
What the fuck? Huh?
Did I just get your name?
Someone just
It
got
could be Emil.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have the settings on so that it doesn't show my actual name. I don't know.
The only other one is Portray Darkness.
What the fuck? The name on my YouTube thing should be like an MS or a paint thing that a friend of mine drew for like 5 years ago. Is it?
Like, the list of like channel subs is public, so like, these are the 6 people.
I'll give me like 20 minutes to get home, and I'll actually.
And I'm pretty sure the Joseph one is like totally, like a picture I've seen Stony you have before. So.
Yeah, because the picture I have on that is ooh, it's in the same style as my Steam picture, but different colors.
Mm.
So it's like a ridiculous MS Paint face looking kind of thing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back to this combo when I'm at home, because I need to show you that,
Yeah.
How the fuck are you finding?
You're on the road. Get the fuck off your phone and drive.
Oh wait, what was I right when I said your name was Joseph Phillips?
No, my name's not Joseph. It's Emil.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I have to live with a French every day.
Yeah.
And this is a hands-off car, Pedro. I don't actually have to hold you if I don't want to.
Alright.
Oh God. How the fuck am I managing to be such an administrative nuisance on so many levels? What you're experiencing right now is actually something that my government does as well.
Do they also call you Joseph Phillips?
No, they have problems finding my last names because I have double. I have two.
Ah, yes.
And that fucks me system immensely. Some of them use one last name, and some of them use the other.
Yeah. Also, Kills is using the terms of phrase that is from Twitch for something for YouTube.
No, I'm not.
Ooh,
You're
do
saying
check
you were
the.
asking if he was he had a sub.
Fine, if he has a channel membership.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel, so that's far easier to find.
No membership.
No, like, as in, are you paying me money every month to watch Venezuela?
Occasionally.
Oh, shit. Are you the reason that I weirdly seem to occasionally have, like, a ghost member? And I look at the list and there's nobody on it?
I've never done
Yeah,
the
cancellations
membership
in the
thing.
last 30 days is one, so...
I've never
That's-
done the membership thing, but I have been Twitch subbed occasionally.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, then
That's like way back, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
that's the reason I'm the color I am.
So, are we gonna continue this next week?
Yes.
Weekend?
Yes, we will.
What
Well,
country
I'll,
will we postpone you in?
That's a good
If
question.
someone dips, I'll poach them.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Yeah.
say I'm going in as Russia?
No.
Otherwise, you could be like Greece, and then
No, he'll be Switzerland.
yeah.
I'll be honest, I'd rather be Greece.
Yeah.
I
We could use Greece, help cover up the Ottomans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to do a Byzantium restoration thing.
Well, I mean, you won't be getting any further north than like your line of claims because I'm Yugoslavia, so that's mine.
What the fuck have you guys done?
What? We are the Danubian Federation.
Yeah.
We have Yugoslavia, we
Oh,
have Czechoslovakia, we have Hungary, we have Romania, we have Venice,
To be
we
fair,
have-
technically he's not Yugoslavia. He's just Croatia.
and we
Yeah.
have what is essentially Ukraine with a couple Polish people in it.
We founded the Polish Ukrainian Commonwealth.
Pretty sure it's
Oh,
Ukrainian
God.
Polish Commonwealth, but sure.
Yeah, it is. But so yeah, here you go, Stony. I don't know if you can look right now, but this is his primary cultures.
He should be driving.
Yeah,
He shouldn't be
So
looking.
you,
Krakow
Stony Simpson,
so-
he's about to hit a chestnut tree.
He was
do
gonna
you think
Krakow,
there's
he
enough
found
trees
out-
to hit one?
Oh yeah, you guys cut all your trees down one time to make a fucking fleet, didn't you?
Well, I mean, only in the southernmost province.
Oh, we only deforested an entire province.
Yeah, we only deforested the entirety of the southern province because we made it into fucking farmland. It feeds the rest of the nation.
But yeah, all I know is
Yeah.
me and Cal will be having an argument eventually over who gets the Polish states in Prussia, because they're both Prussian and North German
By the way,
Yeah, exactly. They're Prussian and North German.
and Polish.
you guys.
No, you said it. Prussian and North German.
They're Polish.
Just-
They're all Polish.
I just kind of want to drop this like an idea inside your head for a quick one, Kale. Have you looked at the primaries of the Baltic states?
Yes.
Yes.
There is no
North
Baltic.
German
There
and
is.
Russian.
Yeah.
That is very interesting and cursed.
Yeah.
I think Fryer really loved that.
Well, they're supposed to represent the colonial government there, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but it does some interesting things because you can do very nice stuff with those when you consider that there are a lot of provinces that are considered Russian homelands, and a
And
lot
there's
of places with North German homeland.
Yes, so Baltic governance could form Germany.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know why you'd want to, because then you would lose like Russian as primary culture.
Yeah, it's actually like a downgrade.
Yeah, it really
But,
is.
No, you can join in the German thing, but never click form Germany and just annex all the German states.
Ah, yes. I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
dark
then you
horse
could turn
candidate,
and then
Baltic
you could-
for Germany.
And then you could turn around and kill Russia.
Yep. It's great.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head off for the night.
Yep, see ya.
Also,
Good one.
Hercules had
Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Everly Gilbert. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.